everybody, hello and welcome to... Letitia isn't playing a game tonight, that's why the Elgato isn't on. I know, it's weird. But we're going to be doing one of those streams tonight where I'm not even going to be on this scene. I'm going to be... Disgusting Big Face! Yeah, you can look at my ugly mug in the full screen, you're welcome. Hey, I have to deal with this 24/7, okay? You can deal with it for a couple hours, and if you don't want to, then you can just leave. Like, literally nothing is stopping you from leaving, so, you know. There is no power that I have over you staying here or buggering off. I cannot do anything about it. But shall we get some music on? Because I don't like doing a just chatting stream and having no music on. It feels a bit awkward. Because then it's like, all of the silence has to be filled by my talk, which I do that anyway. All of the silence is filled by my talking or whatever game I'm playing, but mostly my talking, let's be honest, or it's me talking about the thing that's happening in the game. But when I do just chatting streams, I find it really awkward when there's nothing in the background. So let me find some music. How about this? Is that good? Is that too loud? Is that too quiet? Is that too... I don't know. Is that too? I don't know. Great use of words, Letitia. You're really demonstrating your articulate vernacular. There we go, made up for it. I know big fancy words, okay? I just choose not to use them most of the time, but I'm an educated woman, god damn it. I can use my talking words and my non-talking words. Those are a thing too. Let's go with that. I don't know. Is that too loud? Or is that too quiet? Or is that too annoying? I don't know. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit in case it is a bit too loud. That'll do. It's just something in the background there. A bit on the loud side. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit more. Let's go... there, maybe? Have I made it too quiet now? I might have made it too quiet. To be honest, it's better to be a bit too quiet than a bit too loud. It's fine. Like when I flippin' play Fallout 76, and then it's like... the flippin' all the gap plazas at the Queen fight just melt your eardrums. And then it's just silence for everything else. Alright, jolly good. I should probably say hello to everyone in chat now that I'm done faffing about, so... Hi, chat. How you doing? I don't have the suaveness of Joey Tribbiani, but how you doing? Good to see you, David. Good evening to you, my friend. Always first in the chat, love to see it. Hey Mads, how you doing? Wonderful to have you here as well. Not great flying myself and just want to get my decision. Yeah, so today, this is going to be my last stream from my house here in England for the next 6 months, because I'm gonna be away doing a hosting contract in the Bahamas. But yeah, I'm scared of planes, and I'm scared of big change, and I'm scared of the unknown, and I just got general anxiety, and I'm freaking out, gonna be honest. But hey, it's fine, because when I get nervous, when I just talk, I do all of my fun voice actor voices, and it actually, in a weird way, it helps, like, calm me down a little bit when I do bizarre voices, but then, like, people that aren't voice actors just think I'm weird. Like, when I did, an immersive theatre show before Christmas, and I just kept talking in different voices, everyone else was just like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. Why do you ask? I'm never okay, but that's not the point. Good evening, K-Horde, giving me the lemon love. Thank you very much for that. Good evening, Razorblade James. Lovely to see you as well. Nico Nick, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day as well. So I hear you talking. Yeah, that's what I want. You know, having music in the background is nice, but I wanted it to, like, not drown me out. Like, it's just something to fill the awkwardness that is everything, because I'm a very awkward person. Mark Quayle, good evening to you as well. How you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I just thought we'd have a little bit of a chill chit-chat tonight about sort of what's going to happen with my channel when I bugger off. Talking about some ideas that I've been having. And, you know, because I have all of these fears of a lot of things, and, you know, I'm a big mental health advocate anyway, because I got a lot of things going on up in here, and, you know, it's nice to talk about them. Like, obviously, I'm not a trained professional. Like, no streamer is a trained professional unless, like, they actually say that they are and have, you know, academic proof of that. But it's nice to, like, talk about these kind of things and, you know, make sure that you feel that you're not alone with your mental struggles. So yeah, we're just going to talk about that for a bit. And, you know, maybe we could do a little bit of, investigating into where Letitia's going to be working for the next 6 months. And, by saying that, I'm subtly hinting at, hey, I found a gallery of pictures and we're going to go look at them. There we go. That's the blunt version of that. But I found pictures and we can have a look and see what's going on there, which is going to be exciting. But yeah, this will be my last stream here, so it'll be the last one that has all my fancy overlays and all my sound alerts and all my OBS, like, follow, subscription, bit alerts, all that kind of stuff. Because I'm not taking any of this tech with me. I don't trust anything. I'm scared that things are gonna get lost or stolen or broken, and like my tech isn't even the most expensive tech, but for me it is, and I don't want anything to happen to it. I know I can, like, you know, like rent some stuff while I'm out there. Like if I've got a TV wherever I'm staying, I could just like rent a PS4 and like a cheap webcam and then do like really crappy PlayStation streams like I used to. back in the old times where Letitia didn't have a good quality laptop and didn't have OBS. So I could do that. I don't know. But it depends how much it'll cost to rent stuff there, and it also depends on how much free time I have, because I don't know. I don't know my work schedule yet, because I'll be doing hosting in the daytimes of, like, various activities around the resort. And then at the night times, I don't know how many of the night times, but at some of the night times I'll be performing in shows as well. So there'll be some days where I just won't have any time at all. But I know that I do have one full day off a week. Don't know what day it is yet. And yeah, I don't know how many times I'll be performing in shows, and it also depends if my contract then becomes a, like, full-time performer contract. Because at the moment I'm doing both hosting and performing, but they might make me a full-time performer because they always need more performers there, apparently. But yeah, they initially hired me for my hosting, so obviously I've done hosting before at Comic Cons, and I've presented on Jinx TV. Obviously this as well, you know, streaming is a form of hosting. I worked at Legoland, so, you know, I've worked a crowd or two. Brian with the bruh. Good evening to you, Brian. How's it going? Welcome in to some chit-chat-a-rooney. Lovely to have you here. How you doing? Sorry about that, I was making tea. Hey, tea is important. It's okay. I forgive you. Tea is very important. I get it. But we're just having a bit of a chit-chat, and we're going to look at some photos of where I'm going to be working at, which is going to be fun. And yeah, I'm very nervous about a lot of things, but that's to be expected, and I thought just talking about it all will help a little bit. And, like, I don't know if tomorrow I'm gonna do a stream from my hotel. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how I feel. Not tomorrow, sorry, Wednesday. I know what day of the week it is. It is Monday. Yes. I had to really think about that. Jesus Christ. It is Monday today. So I don't know if on Wednesday I'll do a stream from my hotel room. I might do. So that will technically be my last stream in England, but this is my last stream from my house, which is terrifying to really think about, to be honest. That is actually terrifying, Jesus Christ. And then I don't even know if I'm going to come back to this house when I do come back, because there was a place I was actually looking at moving to if I didn't get this job. But I was kind of like, well, I need to wait to know if I get this job or not to figure out if I'm going to go move to that house. And I got the job, so I'm not moving to the house. But it was a very nice house. And they said, well, you know, if it is still on the market when you come back, then we'll talk. So we shall see. I don't know. It'll be exciting. But in the meantime, I have 6 months worth of work to do abroad, which is very overwhelming. I have almost all of my paperwork now. I got sent the last thing that I needed today, and I just need to go and print it off tomorrow because my printer is broken. So I have to go into town and get it printed off because technology is really inconvenient sometimes. So I have to go into town and use one of the public computers to print stuff off. But once that's done, it can go in my folder, and then all of that is sorted, and now I just need to pack a few last minute things once I get back tomorrow, and then literally Wednesday will just be like getting myself sorted mentally, and then taking all of my stuff to the airport. That's gonna be the scary thing. It's going to be the annoying thing as well, because I'm going to be going on the underground, because I don't want to pay a taxi to get from my house to Heathrow. That's going to be expensive. So I'm going to have to take the tube and somehow lug that massive suitcase with me to my hotel. My flipping hotel is a 20-minute walk from the tube station. So that's going to be a bitch. I'm just looking at it now, like... I wish I had a smaller suitcase, I really do. That one's flipping massive. It's like half my height. It's crazy. Like, I measured how big it is to see if I could find a smaller one. It's like 31 inches tall, and it's like 20 wide, and then 11 inches deep. Like, it's a flipping massive suitcase. It's crazy. So I might go and look for a slightly smaller one and then chuck all my stuff in next. It's like I packed it now, so I know what's going where. So if I get a smaller suitcase, it's just like moving things, putting them in the other thing, it's fine. I also need to go and get a PCR test done tomorrow because they're like, you need to have one 72 hours before you fly. But that's from my flight from Miami to the Bahamas. My flight from here to Miami, all I need to do is either prove that I'm vaccinated or have a negative test. So I can do either, but to go to the Bahamas I need that PCR. Because I was going to do it today, but you know, math says that today is more than 72 hours before I leave, so that's fine. Just stay and play Fallout for the next 6 months instead. I wish I could, Leanne. I wish I could. That's the thing that makes me sad the most. Because obviously I'll still stream, so I'll still get to see you guys. Like, okay, it makes me sad that I won't be able to see you all every day. It'll probably be like once a week. And probably no one will be here because time zones will be different. Like, half of you will probably be asleep when I stream. But I'm gonna miss playing Fallout 4. Like, I'm gonna miss playing any games, but Fallout 4 is the one I'm gonna miss the most because that game is like my everything. That game became such a massive part of my life. And I'm so sad that I won't play it for 6 months. I really am. I love Fallout 4, guys. I'm sad now. You've made me sad. Oh. I'm gonna miss it. Like, I've become so obsessed with it. It's crazy. Like, the first stream I did of Fallout 4, I was like, yeah, I kind of like this game. And then I just started playing it more and more and more. And now it is just my life. Like, you know, I did voice acting stuff because of it. My channel grew a lot because of it. I became a prominent member in the community and became a Bethesda ambassador because of it. Fallout 4 is my everything. Like, 76 is great as well, don't get me wrong. but Fallout 4 made me who I am today, you know. So that one is super, super important to me. I have, like, so much Fallout stuff as well. Like, in the past 4 years, my addiction to Fallout grew, and then more people realized how addicted I was to Fallout, so they were like, let's buy Letitia all this Fallout stuff, and, you know, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take all the Fallout things. They're fantastic. I don't know what my most prized Fallout possession would be. I'm not sure, but I have a lot of them. And I only hope for that collection to grow. I'm still on a quest, Whoops. I'm still on a quest to get all 7 special stat bobbleheads, but, like, I want to get them, for free. Basically, I'm such a cheapskate, I don't want to pay for any of them. But I've got flipping 5 of them up there on my shelf. I've got 5 of them. I'm missing... What am I missing? I'm missing intelligence and luck. Those are the only 2 I'm missing. So I need to get those somehow. But I have the other 5, which is awesome. But yeah, I've got a lot of Fallout stuff. Because I'm so obsessed with it, like... It's great because when people don't know what to get me for, like, my birthday or Christmas, they're just like, well, if in doubt, we'll get Letitia something that's either Fallout, Ghostbusters, or Uncharted related, and I'm just like, perfect. That's all you need to make me happy. Hey Kai Hawkeye, good evening to you. Welcome in to my final stream from me house before I leave. So we're having a nice chill, just chatting stream. I've got some photos of the place I'm going to be working at that we're going to look at. And, you know, we're just going to talk about, like, mental health stuff, sort of about anxiety in general, because the anxiety is the main thing for me. And then, like, the fear of flying and all that other stuff. So we're going to be talking about that too, and sort of how to deal with that kind of stuff. Again, I'm not a trained professional, so any advice that I give is just from my personal experiences. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about all that stuff. If anyone else wants to talk about anything as well, you know, it's a safe space to do so. We are a very supportive and friendly tree here. That's what we're all about. Next Jeff bought me Fallout 4 for my birthday. I got addicted to it and she moaned about it. Well, that's her goddamn fault for buying it for you, you know. Can't help that. Do you have a Fallout themed phone? Not one from the games. No, I don't. My phone is just a phone. That's all it is. It's a phone. It's pretty cool though because it's shiny on the back. Let me show you the shiny back. Need to take out the case. I really like this case as well. I don't know what it is, but like blue. Blue has become one of my favorite colors recently. I say recently, this has been a thing for quite a few years. Like, green is always my favorite color. Like, I like sort of the cool greens, but I like to wear sort of the earthy greens. But I've noticed that recently blue has started to sneak its way into my life a lot more prominently. Like, I'm wearing all blue right now. I've got a blue top on, I've got blue leggings on, got a flipping blue phone case, and a blue phone. Look at how shiny it is. Shiny phone. And look on the back of it, you can see like a chevron pattern. It's awesome. Like the flipping chevrons from Stargate. Blue. But yeah, blue has slowly crept its way into my life quite a bit. Blue, green, and purple. Those are my 3 favorite colors, but always green. Like sort of the I was gonna say like teal green, but teal's quite like a pale teal green. That's my favorite color, like, of all. Do I have anything that is that color? I might do. Hang on, give me a sec. At the top, that's that color. So, like, this kind of green. Like, that's my favorite. It looks a little bit dark on the camera, actually. Hang on, let me bump up the light a bit. Like, this color green. That's my favorite shade of green. Like, to look at. Because I find it very calming. But blue has become a color that I really like as well. Turquoise, I wouldn't say that's turquoise. Turquoise is more blue than green. I'd say turquoise is more the colour of the one that I'm wearing. And then this... I don't know. I don't know what colour it is. Let me put it back. Yeah, I don't know what colour it is, but it's a colour that I like. Like, yeah, I like the paler blues, the cooler greens, and then I just like purple. Purple is nice. I kind of prefer like lighter purple than darker purple, more like sort of lilac and lavender as opposed to dark purples. I don't know. Why did I stop talking about colours? I got so distracted there for a moment. Back to switch to laptop while I eat dinner. Not a problem, Nico. What you having for dinner? Let me know. All the nom-noms. I got so distracted. That's the first tangent of the night. We'll keep track of how many tangents Letitia goes off on. It's fine. I'm actually amazed that anyone even tunes in to, like, just chatting streams. I feel like I'm so boring. And I'm like, why do people just tune in and listen to me natter on about random crap for however long? So thank you for people that have turned up to this. I find that quite shocking. Because I never think I have enough to do for a just chatting stream, but then there's people on Twitch that have, like, literal thousands of people that watch them do nothing. Like, they're not even chatting on a just chatting stream. They're just, like, sitting there, and I'm like, why are people watching this? Like, what are they doing? They're just sitting there, and I don't understand it. Like, can someone explain that to me? I don't get it. It's so bizarre. Like, I don't know if that's just a me thing, but I like watching streamers that actually do stuff and, like, say stuff and have a goddamn personality, you know? I find it really weird when it's just someone, like, just sitting there, just, like, you know, maybe have some music on in the background, they're just, like, sitting there, just, like, I don't know, picking their nails or whatever. And I'm like, how is this content? Why does anyone care? Roast beef dinner tonight. Got horseradish sauce. Ooh, interesting. You lost me at horseradish, though. Not a fan. Need a counter for that. For my tangents, we do indeed. Oh my god, imagine the stream that finally happens when Ma and I get together. The tangent counter will be broken. It will absolutely be broken. We will go on so many tangents, and it'll be glorious. It'll be so fun. I can't wait. It'll be so fun to have her there as well. But yeah, I want to, like, spend some time settling in when I get there. Because I'm very nervous about all of this. I'm going to be getting there, like, in the late afternoon anyway. So I'm going to be tired. And, like, I'm not going to have much time to do much there on the first day anyway. I'll probably just want to unpack and, like, go to sleep. And then I don't know when my first day of work is. I don't know if it's going to be, like, an immediate start on the next day, or, like, if I get a couple of days to chill before I work. I'm not sure. I'll just have to find all that out when I get there, I suppose. But I want to get settled in first, and then take your start on the Monday. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's a resort, you know? Like, they run all the time. There's gonna be people that are gonna be working on the weekends. Like, I don't think it matters. So I have no idea what my schedule's gonna be like. But obviously I want to get myself situated, get the lay of the land, because it's a massive place. And obviously meet some people as well. Like, I've only spoken to a couple of people that work there, like, you know, over the phone. I haven't actually met them yet. So I want to meet people and get situated before I do any of that. But hopefully I can get more to visit me, and it'll be great and all kinds of chaotic. it'll be fun though. I'm excited for that. And then yeah, I'll figure out what kind of other streams to do as well, because obviously I'll do like some vlogging stuff, just kind of like this really, just talking about what's been going on in life, having a catch up with all of you lot, and if any new people that are crazy enough to tune in decide to do that, then we can tell them that Letitia normally streams video games, but she literally can't at the moment, but she will again eventually. I hope. It's gonna be so weird not playing games. I'm gonna miss them, like, so much. Like, I'm bringing my PS Vita with me, but I don't have that many games on it. And I don't know how I'd be able to stream it, because I won't be able to do, like, a screen capture from it, because I'm not bringing a capture card. I don't know how to get my Elgato connected to a PS Vita anyway. And, yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to do it, because if I use my phone to stream and to look at chat, I can't do both at once, because when you stream on your phone on Twitch, like, it only uses the front camera, and chat's gonna be on the screen as well, so I'd have to, like, awkwardly, like, turn around to look at it, and it would just be weird. I don't know. The logistics of that will be interesting. I can try and figure out something there, but I don't know how well it will work. But yeah, I'll do, like, some just casual chit-chat from the resort. You know, maybe I'll take you guys to the beach a couple of times. That could be fun, because the resort has a private beach. Or, you know, we could go on some adventures across the island, because apparently there's some really nice, like, other things to do on the island as well. Like, obviously the Bahamas is made up of several islands, but the island that I'm going to be on is one of the bigger islands, so that'll be cool. We'll just go exploring. It'll be great. I had been thinking about a couple of other things to do as well, but I don't know how it's all gonna work yet. I still need to figure it out. I'm not sure. In regards to mental health, I go down a lot too, especially early on in the week, so I appreciate the chats. Yeah, like, I don't want people to feel like they can't talk about their mental struggles, because it's unhealthy. And if they're not addressed, then, you know, they're just gonna get worse. And as someone who has had the mental health issues that I've had for at least, I emphasize at least 8 years. It's probably been more than that, but I was diagnosed 8 years ago. But I've definitely had them longer than that. But, like, the few people that I can openly talk about them with, like, they help me feel a lot better. So, like, there's only certain details I'd ever share on stream, but it's nice to, like, talk about it so other people don't feel like they're as alone, and that, like, you know, there are people that can relate to those experiences. Yes, the beach! Hey, I'm a silly lady. Yes, we're gonna go to the beach. It's gonna be great. But, you know, I need to get myself settled first. Like, I don't like how close it's getting. Like, I kind of do because I'm excited, but I'm still really scared about everything. Like, I'm so nervous. Like, I've got loads of stuff just over here that it hasn't been packed yet, because I need to make sure that I've got enough of all of the things before I pack these last few things. And I also don't know which bag I'm going to put them in either, because I've got my suitcase, I've got a rucksack that's going to be my main carry-on, and, like, if there's anything that's too heavy in my suitcase, I can then put it in my carry-on as well. And then I've also got a tote bag that's going to have, like, my absolute necessities in it, like, you know, my purse, my documents, and all that kind of stuff. And speaking of documents, I have my flipping folder that I want to show off again, because I'm happy with my folder. My folder of all my things that I need, because I'm scared. I don't know why I started singing, though. I mean, it's me. I will either start singing, or I will do, like, wacky cartoon voices. It's the performer and the voice actor in me, okay? That's just how that's gonna be. But yeah, with Letitia's anxiety, she likes to be organized and keep things structured, and she likes to know what's happening. So whenever Letitia goes abroad, doesn't matter what she's doing, she will fill the folder with things that she needs, because that's how her anxiety works. This may not work for everyone. Some people may just, like, you know, chuck in all their stuff in one bag and, like, dealing with it as and when. But no, Letitia likes to be prepared for every contingency. Even though I literally can't be, because, as I discussed the other day, like, if something goes wrong with the plane, then I can't do anything about that. And that's just an ongoing fear that's been living in my head for my entire life. But, you know, that's fine. That's one I can't change. That's one I'm just gonna have to deal with. But at least for most of the other things, I can prep as best I can. And that is what I've done. So yeah, I make lists. So in my beautiful folder here, I've got my table of contents. It's all color coded, and you can see all the tabs at the top here are all color coded for every single document I need. I've also organized every single document in the order that I need them. There's still a couple of things I need to add in here yet, so my table of contents is a little bit short. There's 2, maybe 3 more things I need to add to it. I say maybe 3 because the third one, I think I can get away with just having a digital copy of it, but I prefer having physical copies as well, just in case anything goes wrong with the digital copies. But the third one, they say they don't have to have a physical copy of, so that's fine. But it's just me being me, wanting to be super organized. But you know, whatever. It's fine. Cool. So that third one might be fine. But yeah, I've got my table of contents, which is lovely. And then my first list in my list of lists is my packing list that I'm not going to show you because you don't need to know what I'm taking with me. But I have a packing list, and then once I've finalised all of my packing, I'm going to write another packing list that says what's in each bag, so I know where everything is. And also I just do that for like any liquids and stuff that I have as well, because I know planes are a bit funny about liquids. And also I learned from another amazing friend of mine, because a lot of people have been giving me so much advice this past like week, which has been amazing. Like my DMs have just been full of people like telling me useful tips about flying. One of my friends, he told me, because I didn't know this, he told me that when he went to go and work abroad, some of you guys might actually know him, but he went to go work abroad for a games job in Norway for a bit. And he was like, oh yeah, I had a bag that was just like full of snacks, because for the first couple of days you're there, like the food culture shock is gonna be quite intense and you won't know where to eat or what to eat. So he was just like, yeah, bring some snacks that you know you like, so while you get adjusted, you at least have some sort of comfort food. And I was like, that's such a good idea. So I've got a few snacks with me. Like, I know what foods to not bring on a plane. Like, obviously no meat, because that can go off and be disgusting. You know, no fruit and veg, because that can also go off, or like there could be bugs and parasites in it that would then ruin the flipping ecology of whatever country I'm going to. Like, I know what not to bring. But yeah, I didn't think about bringing food, so I thought that was pretty smart. So I'm going to bring a couple of snacks, and like I'm not going to bring too much because I don't really have space to bring too much, but I'll bring a little bit, just to help me by on the first couple of days. Because like when I went to Vegas, like most of the food there is just pretty much the same as what we got in England, but the Bahamas is going to be very different. I know they're fond of their seafood there, and I don't like seafood. Like, obviously there's going to be other things, like, at the resort for my 3 meals a day that they provide, which is very nice. But I know they're very fond of seafood there, and I don't like seafood. So I'm not really going to enjoy many of the local delicacies. I'll just be like, give me my classic, like, pizzas and burgers and all that stuff. Because I really hate seafood. Like, the only seafood I like is get a chunk of cod, fry it in batter, serve it with chips and curry sauce. That's the classic, like, Friday night British dinner. A good old chippy, you know? That's as close as seafood as I'm gonna get. I hate it. It's disgusting. But yeah, I'm gonna bring a couple of snacks with me just for the first couple of days for safety stuff. Hey Gato Logic, how's it going this evening? Welcome in to some chatteroonies. Well, I'm going through my lovely folder of organisation. And then we're actually going to look at some photos of the place that I'm going to be working at, because I found some and it's going to be interesting to do some investigating. And then I can make you all jealous. Chewing gum. I'm going to be bringing chewing gum just mostly for my nerves, to be honest. Not even for my ears, but for my nerves. Because I used to do this really bad habit of like, when I'd get anxious, I would like chew the inside of my cheeks because like I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Like I didn't realize that it was such a bad habit that I was doing until I went to the dentist one time, and my dentist was like, "What has happened to the inside of your face? It's all screwed up." And I was just like, "Oh yeah, that's me eating eating myself." It's so weird. Like I didn't realize that it was such a bad habit that I'd gotten myself into. It was so bizarre. But that was a very destructive habit that I used to do. I don't do it anymore. Well, occasionally, but I don't do it as much anymore. But I don't want to get back into that habit if my anxiety gets really, really high. Like I found a few things that I do to like keep me occupied. Like it's not sort of like an ADHD thing or whatever. Like I don't need like fidget spinners or whatever. But like there are just certain things that I do when I'm anxious that I didn't realize that I did. But then I found ways to just stop doing them. But obviously, like, that hasn't stopped the anxiety. It's just stopped me doing these really bad habits that I used to do. But yeah, that was the worst one. So I do actually use chewing gum to stop me from doing that. And it helps so much. It really did. Like, when I was doing Polar Express before Christmas, which is an immersive show that I did for like 5 weeks, I was so nervous. I think I went through like 5 packs of chewing gum. So I went through like a pack a week because I was so anxious about things. Because obviously I can't really, chew on chewing gum while doing a show. I could like between shows and then like subtly keep it hidden. But like, I can't chew on it during a show. But the fact that I went through so much was ridiculous. But it helped. It helped so much. About to have seafood now. Oh no, why would you do that, Gato Logic? Ugh. I hate seafood. I really do. But out of curiosity, what seafood will you be having? Not sure how sensitive your sleep cycles are, but as a pharmacist, I'd recommend getting some melatonin to help you get stabilized to the vast time zone change. I mean, when I went to Vegas, I wasn't jet lagged while I was there, which was weird. But then I was jet lagged when I got back. Because, like, my reasoning behind this is because when I went there, like, I was going backwards. So, like, it just felt like a slightly longer day because I travelled there in the daytime and I got there, like, in the evening. So in my head, it made sense. So it didn't feel any longer. And then, like, I was fine. But then when I got home, I had a night flight, so I was awake the whole day, flew overnight, and then got back the next afternoon, and it just completely messed me up. I was like a miserable grouch for like 3 days, because I just was so overtired and so stressed, and I was just like, I don't know where I am, what I am, who I am, when I am. It was so bizarre. But yeah, I think it just made sense for me on the way there. So I'm thinking I should be fine for this one as well. Because I do actually have 2 different flights. So I've got my flight to Miami on Thursday, and then my flight from Miami to Freeport on Friday. And that one's only an hour. The one to Miami is like the 9.5-hour one, which should be fine. And literally my plan is as soon as I get to Miami, just go straight to the hotel and sleep. Gonna be honest. that is my plan. But it'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Like, my sleep is just messed up anyway, but I think I'll be fine. I think it will be the coming back here that will be the issue. Because I'm, like, going forwards in time. If that makes sense. It's weird. Time is weird. That too. Yeah. It's such a bad habit. Hey Sarcastic, good to see you this evening. How you doing, my friend? Hello Superstar, can I have your autograph? Yes, if you pay me. But how are you? I hope you've been well. I'm sure work has been keeping you busy, but I've missed you. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're just having a lovely little chit chat stream tonight talking about mental health stuff because I'm flipping scared. And then we're going to look at some photos of where I'm going to be working at in a bit as well. But I'm showing chat my amazing folder of organization. This is how a person with anxiety preps for when they fly anywhere. So we're going through my folder, which is fun. So yeah, that's my packing list. We went off on a tangent there, but packing list. I still need to sort out a couple more things on there. But yeah, as you reminded me, Kai, I do actually have a list of all the medicines that I'm going to be taking as well. I'm taking a couple of things with me. It's nothing like major, but I got a couple of things in there. There's all those pages for? Well, I'm going through them. So I've got... I'll just go down the contents list. Like, what are you planning out there? That's just a list of what to bring. So, I have my contents list, obviously, so I know what's in the folder. Then I've got my packing list of everything that's going in my various bags. I'll have a second packing list of what is in each bag. So the first packing list is just everything that's coming with me. And then the second one is what's going where. Then I have a list of all the documents that I'm taking with me, because I need to take a lot of documents. Even when I went to Vegas, like, it was only for a week, but I still had a lot of things to bring with me. Then I've got my flights printed out, because I have 2 flights this time. So I printed out my flights, so I have all of the details of that right there on the papers. Like, I know they don't really need that, because they'll just be like, what's your flight number or whatever, I don't know. So I've got that. And then my boarding passes will go in that same segment of the folder as well, and also my passport, because they will all be needed at the airport. As will my work permit to say, hey, I'm going to be working here. So, like, it's all colour-coded as well. You can see the colour codes. Yeah, so the pink ones is for stuff that will be needed at the airport. And then I need my visa to say that I'm going to be living there as well as working there. Then I've got my hotel booking for the one night I'm staying in Miami, which again, I know I don't need to print off. They can just be like, what's your booking reference, whatever. But I printed that off, again, just in case. And then I've got all my work documents. So I've got my contract, my DBS check, that's like the police check to make sure that I don't have a criminal record, my birth certificate, my medical certificate, my references. I also need to get my other contract printed out. And then I need to get my PCR test results as well. So that is all of the documents in the document folder. This is my anxiety materialized, okay? This is my anxiety, my fear of flying, my fear of change, my fear of the unknown, all put together in this folder. And I'm still bloody terrified. My God. But it's fine. I actually, when I went to Vegas as well, I had an extra list in here of, like, everything that I needed to do at the airport, where it's like, okay, at this point, I need to, like, get my bags checked, I need to go to, like, customs and security and whatever. So, like, I had a list for what I needed to do at the airport as well. I might write another list of what I need to do at the airport. I could do that. There might be one more list that goes in there. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might be fine there. I don't know. But yeah, that is my folder. My beautiful folder. Like, I know it's so bad. I get so stressed about the tiniest things. But this is the only way that I know how to cope. Like, I think if I was one of those people that was just like, yeah, I'm getting on a plane, and then I just yeet everything into a suitcase the night before, like, I would probably have both a heart attack and an aneurysm at the same time, and I would just keel over dead. I need everything prepped and organised just in case. You know? It's scary. I also missed a load of things in chat when I got stressed about everything. So hi. Hey chat, how you doing? Good evening, Falcon. Lovely to see you. How you doing this evening? Hope you're well. Welcome in to Stress, the stream. What are you planning out? Like, it was work, okay? Leave me alone. You're the most organized person I've ever met. Thank you. It's funny because, like, there are so many things in my life that are absolutely not organized at all. So it's like, I'm both the most organized and the most chaotic person, and it's great. Like, someone literally described me as that a while ago, and I'm like, that's the perfect description. Because, you know, Letitia can be very unpredictable at times, and, like, has all these crazy, wacky moments, and... and then I'm just like, nope, everything must be structured and organized. But, whee, chaos! Like, when I play games, you guys have seen me play games. It's great, like, there's polar opposites of my personality. And, I don't know, I think that's why people just find me an absolutely fascinating specimen of a human. And I'm just like, I'm sorry that I am the most strange and bizarre person on the planet. I don't know, like, it's weird. And, like, when not to keep bringing him up, but when Sol first, like, started hanging out with me a lot, he was like, that's what I liked, the fact that you were so unique. And I'm like, in a good way? I don't know. Apparently people like the slightly chaotic but very witty and sarcastic part of my personality that just has fun with things. But then when we get into, like, serious Letitia, like, she's a completely different person. It's so weird. Ordering from a Mexican seafood restaurant. I was getting shrimp and white cheese tacos. I'm getting grilled fish fillets with garlic butter and rice. So skip school is getting chicken tenders. Okay, fair enough. See, most of that sounds nice apart from shrimp. I don't like shrimp. That's bleh. So you suitably over-prepped, overpacked, and over-prepared? No. Not yet. I would never in a million years make a list. Why am I not surprised? Like, I need to do this. This is my anxiety, but actualized. This is all the stuff that's going on in my head, but put down in paper, okay? Can you at least clean your clothes at resort? Yeah, so at the resort, they offer 3 meals a day, free Wi-Fi, laundry, medical, and they have a gym there as well. I don't know if the gym is free for staff. I need to find that one out. That's the one thing I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about the gym, but everything else is covered. And they do reimburse flights up until a certain amount, because basically if I was going to get a direct flight from here to the Bahamas, that would have been like $3,500, like in pounds. So that would have been close to like $5,000. And it's like, yeah, no, I can't expect them to cover a $5,000 flight. You know, that's not fair. So they cover flights up until a certain amount, which is why I've got 2 flights, because, yeah, the direct ones are just way too expensive. Visa or MasterCard. Not that kind of Visa, Brian, god damn it. Amex Discover card only. True. You're just not an experienced traveller. No, I'm not. This is my 2nd time ever flying. I have been abroad before. I went to France and I went to Belgium. But those were school trips, so they don't really count because we had adults. Whereas now I am the adult, so I am the one responsible, and that's the problem. I should not be made responsible for anything, which is probably not a good thing to say when I'm about to go and do a new job, but... oh well, I said it now. But I should not be made responsible for anything, because that's scary. You guys travel light and you don't really need much documentation. That is a goddamn lie. You be quiet. I need all of this because I'm scared and I don't want anything to go wrong, because if things go wrong, then I'll be stuck at the airports and I won't be able to get on planes and then I won't be able to go to things and then I'll cry. It's scary. You'll get better the more you do it. No. Every time I travel, folder. Folder of all the things, every single time. Like, if I was going to visit Seoul in Turkey, if I didn't get this job, folder. If I was going to go and visit Ma in the States because she's my brain cell twinnie and my internet bestie, folder. If I was going to go and visit any of my other friends that are performing abroad this year, I've got like at least 3 others, folder. Every time. Folder. I'm so scared. I packed the night before, and like the one time I forgot to figure out where I was staying. God damn you, Falcon. that is not the way. Bad. You should feel bad. Shame on you. I'm judging you. Send your follow on Twitter. Thank you very much, Nickonick. That's very, very kind of you. Yeah, I will be mostly on Twitter when... I was going to say when I'm not streaming, which, you know, it's going to be a long time. Again, I will still try and stream, but it'll be like, I don't know, like once a week or whatever, whenever I'm able to, basically. But I'm mostly on Twitter. I do have Instagram as well that I'm learning to use more. But the thing is with Instagram, like, for ages I just had it, but I had nothing to post because I was like, I don't take pictures every day and I don't want to like spam my own flipping profile on it. Whereas, you know, on Twitter I can just type what I think all the time and it's great. But I've learned to love Instagram stories. Those are fun. I like those. They're great. So I'll mostly use Instagram for stories, but I have an Instagram, so go follow that too if you guys have it. Yeah. It's just stay out the night before the flight, then drink at the bar, and then pass out before the plane takes off. See, I don't drink, so that's not an option for me. And I can't sleep on public transport, so I can't sleep on the plane either. So when I had that night flight back from Vegas, I was awake for the whole thing. So I was awake the entire day, the entire night flight, and then the rest of the day in the UK, because I got back in the UK in the afternoon. So I was very flippin' tired that day, and I was absolutely miserable. My skin is so shiny. Make it darker so no one can see my disgusting shiny skin. I got so distracted there, I'm sorry. I don't like how I look, okay? Leave me alone. But yeah, I was so tired that day, because I just can't sleep on public transport, because it's just the fact that I'm around other people, and I don't like people. Me saying that I don't like people is just a big fat lie, actually. Like, there are times where I don't like people, but, you know, being in the industry that I am, obviously I like people because I entertain people on a daily basis. And I do all these things, like hosting at events, performing in theatre shows, you know, live streaming. So there's a lot of people work. But there are times where you've just had enough of people, you know. But no, I do actually love people. It's... I'm actually, like, despite being a really awkward person and occasionally quite shy, like, I need to have a conversation initiated, and then I won't shut up. But I just don't like initiating conversation, because I feel incredibly awkward and, like, that I'm just going to be annoying. But then once I have once a conversation starts, then I'm good. That's when all of the personality comes out. And then I start to love people, because I'm very sociable when I'm comfortable. But then when I'm not comfortable, then it's just gross and I hate it. Notice me, shrimp pie. Shrimp pie. If you miss the plane, I'll drive you there. Yeah, just drive me through the ocean. That'd be great. Used to work in the travel industry. You're right to over-prepare. Exactly! I have to. I had to call my cousin from the airport to ask where the heck I was staying. See, I don't want to do that. This is why I've done all this prep and I've done all this research. I know what's going on. But I like looked up like how I was going to get from each of the airports to each of the hotels I was staying in. I was like, okay, so we got shuttles, you know, we got trains, we got buses, we got whatever. So I've got all my travel outside of the planes sorted as well. I cheat, so if I take a picture on Facebook, it goes on Instagram as well. No, I don't like that. There are certain things I don't want on all of my social medias. Because I have different people connected with me on different socials. And, you know, there's, like, sometimes where I take a picture and I'm like, that's a good Instagram picture. Don't want it on Twitter or Facebook. Or, like, I post something, like, on Facebook and I'm like, that's pretty personal, so I don't want people on, like, Twitter and Instagram seeing it. Because for me, Facebook is, like... for people that I do know IRL. Like, you know, if... gonna be honest, like, most people that I know from, like, Twitch or Twitter or whatever, if they add me on Facebook, I don't add them back. Facebook is too personal. I don't do that. So basically, if any of you guys added me on Facebook, tough luck. I ain't adding you back. And then like Twitter and Instagram is just sort of mostly where I do like my promo stuff, because it's like, I'm a performer, so acknowledge that I perform. Facebook is the more personal one, so I don't like posting everything everywhere, and because most of my family are on Facebook, I don't want them to find my other socials. I don't want them stalking me everywhere, because my family are very like overprotective and sometimes quite nosy, and I don't like that. I flew Brazil. I didn't sleep on either flight. I just can't. I fall asleep easily on planes. I can't, because there's strangers either side of me and all around me, and I don't like it. I feel like if I ever travelled on a plane like with someone else, I might be able to, but like because I'm on my own, it makes me really uncomfortable. I don't know. Like if I travelled with like a friend or with a partner or whatever, I feel like I would be comfortable enough to fall asleep on the plane, because then I have that person there with me. But on my own, yeah, no, I can't do it. I also left my job just before I went to that wedding, so everything was in flux at the time. Christ, Falcon. That would just melt me, because I'd be so stressed that I'd forget how to be a human and I would just become liquid. Imagine being in acting and not liking people. I know, right? You initiate a conversation with me, what does that mean? I don't know. I actually, oh my god, I remember that very first conversation we had. That was so long ago now, oh my gosh. Like, I know I think out of everyone in chat at the moment, I've known you the longest, but I actually still remember that very first conversation we had. Because for people that don't know, I actually met Sarkasket first on Twitter many moons ago, and like we just started talking about like random stuff, because in case you couldn't tell, we're both very sarcastic, very quick-witted people, so we just started talking on Twitter, and it's like, oh hey, we're both on Twitch, let's be Twitch buddies too, and the rest is history. But I actually still remember that very first conversation. That was just the most random thing ever. And look at us now, 3.5 years later. Woo! But yeah, like, initiating a conversation on social media is fine, but it's like, in person, I don't like starting conversations with people. Like, if I go to like a social event or whatever, I'll have to make sure that I'm with people that I know. But like, if I go there completely on my own, like if I get invited to something and I don't have like a +1, I don't really start conversations with people. I wait for them to start talking to me. And then once they start talking to me, I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable with these people now, so now comes social Letitia, and she's not going to shut up. But I have to wait for that conversation to reach that comfortable point. Unless, like, yeah, if I go to an event with friends, then we just talk to each other because we know each other. But I don't like initiating conversations. I really don't. Which is weird, because I'm literally, every night when I stream, I'm talking essentially to myself, but, like, reacting to you guys. But there's no other people in the room with me, you know? Most families are nosy. I know, but, like, my family's extra nosy. And because I'm the baby. I'm the younger sibling, so they still treat me like a baby. They're just, like, constantly worrying about me, and it's like, I know how to sometimes function maybe as an adult. We should travel half the time I don't know where I'm going. Well, that's a you problem, Falcon. I'm not making your problems my problems. You're welcome. I'm a delightful human being. Audible RPG, welcome in. Lovely to have you here this evening for my final stream from my house before I fly out to work in the Bahamas for 6 months. I'm an events host and a presenter and actor, and like basically I do all of the performing things. So I got a 6-month hosting contract out there, and I'm terrified of flying and of big change and of going into the unknown, and I just have general anxiety, so I am internally screaming all of the time. So I thought for my final stream before I go there, let's all scream together. It'll be great. No, we're gonna look at the place I'm gonna be working at in a bit. And I was talking to chat about my folder of all of my documents that I need, because this is what anxiety looks like. That is what I take with me every time I fly on a plane, which has been twice. Well, yeah, no, twice, because going to Vegas and then coming back from Vegas, and then this will be the third and fourth times because I have to get 2 planes this week. So yeah, that is what Letitia does. Have you ever seen the video of them stress testing the plane's wings? No. I will probably be scared if I do. Like, the more I look, like, into plane stuff, the more it stresses me out. Because the more I realise there are many things that can go wrong, and I don't like that. My time flight from India, I had a horror experience as I was a child. Oh, children. Gross. I cried the whole time. I can tell that flight took forever. God, yeah, no. Children are... Ew. I was quite lucky that the people I sat next to when I went to Vegas, they were really nice. And, like, we were just talking about, like, loads of random stuff about our lives. And then, like, we played card games. One of them took their tablet out their bag and we were playing games on their tablet. And it was awesome. And I got to actually, like, make friends with those people. One of them was a firefighter. And let me tell you, as soon as he said firefighter, I was just like, yeah, I can tell. Like, you know how they're like, oh, firefighters are typically, like, quite buff? Like, he was buff. And the other one, she was a student who was studying abroad. And yeah, we were just having a lovely flight together, and it was awesome. And then, like, the people behind us, they were on their honeymoon. So, like, we actually had a nice little sociable bubble in our area of the plane. It was great. And then, yeah, when they found out that I had a fear of flying, they were all like, we're going to comfort you throughout the flight. And it was awesome. And then, yeah, my 10-hour flight actually turned into a 15-hour flight because there was, like, a storm over Vegas when we were meant to land, and the pilot was like, we're going to circle for a bit, wait for the storm to pass. And then, like, we were circling for quite a bit. We circled for a few times, and it was quite funny because he was just like, and on your left side you'll see this same thing that we've seen several times already, and it was so funny. But then he was like, yeah, no, we're going to run out of fuel, so we're going to fly to LA and fuel up and then go to Vegas. So what was initially a 10-hour flight became a 15-hour flight. I was meant to get to Vegas at like 3 p.m. I got to Vegas at 8:30. So I was quite tired when I got there. But I was so happy that I was in America. And it was great. And I took so many pictures when I was in Vegas, and it was awesome. But yeah, it was still quite scary though. I hope I get nice people sitting next to me on the planes, because that really helped the first time, not gonna lie. It really helped. I go to events, you'll find me and we're enjoying the show in solitude. Hey Mikey P, how's it going? Welcome in to some just chatting, and in a little bit we're gonna look at where I'm gonna be working at, because it's awesome. How you doing? Hope you've been having a good day so far, my friend. Congrats, thank you, Audible. I'm excited. This has probably been like one of the biggest things for my career, because I've never done work abroad before. And yeah, the fact that I'm going to be out of the country for 6 months is quite terrifying. But I've done like some really awesome stuff before that I'm like, hell yeah, like, you know, I host on Jinx TV. I've done voice acting in over 15 video games and audio dramas and web series. I've done work with Bethesda, you know, I've done some really heckin' cool stuff, but it's all been in the safety of England. But getting on a plane to live in another country is scary. But I know it's going to be amazing. So, while I'm scared, I'm also excited. And, you know, I want to see what this will do for my career in the long run. Because a few of my amazing presenter friends, they did a lot of abroad, like, generic sort of hosting work before they became the amazing presenters that they are today. Like, some of them host at crazy huge events, and they all started doing the kind of stuff that I've been looking at recently and the stuff that I have been trying to do. Like, this is gonna sound so cliched, like a lot of my actor friends and some of my presenter friends, my friend Adam, who I mentioned yesterday, who got me into Jinx, he's a wonderful friend of mine. I've known him for like a decade now. He actually started like working at Disney, and I had an audition for Disney a couple months ago that I didn't get, but yeah, it's fine. We had 800 people audition on the first flipping day, so I'm not surprised. And also some of my friends, they had to audition multiple times before they got cast in Disney, so it's fine, I'm not too fussed about it. But yeah, like, I started doing that. Obviously, I've been looking at hosting at places abroad, which is what a lot of my other presenter friends did as well. You know, I've already done some Comic Cons, I've already done some video game work, I've done voice acting in various things. I do immersive theatre as well, which is an interesting one, because a lot of people still don't know what immersive theatre is. And it's great just talking about it, because it's so fun to do. I love it. And I want to do more immersive theatre, actually. Maybe when I get back I can do some more shows, because it's just the most fun thing. I don't think I'd enjoy doing it as much as I do, but I do. Scream together? Fine. Yes, everybody scream together. It'll make you feel way better. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, at the moment, I'm just super anxious and stressed, because that's just how my brain works anyway. It goes into, like, what-if mode, so it starts thinking about every possible bad thing that will happen, and then it's like it needs to adjust to it. It needs to prepare for it. It needs to accommodate for that. So I thought for this final stream that I do before I leave, like, we'll have some just chill time, talk about all that kind of stuff, and, you know, sort of relate a little bit more to various mental health issues. Like, obviously I'm not a trained professional, but it's nice to just air these things every so often. But typically I play video games. I just can't, because I'm not bringing any of my tech with me, because I don't want any of it to get lost, stolen, or damaged. And, you know, like, my PS5, like, that is invaluable, because they're still impossible to get. I'm not risking anything happening to my PS5. I could potentially, like, rent a PS4 out there and then just do, like, direct from console streams. It'll be rubbish, but it could be something. I don't know. I need to see how much it'll cost to rent one. I also need to see, like, what sort of facilities we have there. Like, if I've got a decent enough TV, and also if the people that I'm staying with will be cool with me doing that on my days off, because I don't know. Stick to your own bum of joint. No, ew, no, don't talk about that, K-Horn. No, gross. Ugh, children. Ew. Hate them. Those wings can go 50 degrees in one direction before braking, anxiety, and someone's just that. After seeing that, it helped a lot, but that's just me. I'm still very scared. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I can watch things like that, but fear is fair, hard to control. It is. It really is. And thank you for being very respectful of that as well, because obviously, like, different things work for different people. Like, I love talking about these things because it's fascinating to learn, like, what other people do to deal with all of these things. And then, like, you know, if I feel like it's something that I'm interested in, that I want to try, I'll give it a go. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And if it does, it does. And then I like to do the same. So, like, normally when I'm having an anxiety attack, like, if I'm able to, because obviously it depends on what's going on around me, but if I'm able to, if I can get my phone out and if I can, like, plug some headphones in, I will listen to, like, meditation music, and then it helps me, like, regulate my breathing again, and it helps ease the tension in my body. Because when I get bad panic attacks, like, they are really bad. Like, they can make me physically sick. Like, they are that bad. Like, I will start shaking and crying and hyperventilating, and then, like, my whole body will tense up, and because it's so tense, it makes me nauseous. And obviously, depending on if I've eaten anything beforehand or not, it can make me throw up. Like, my panic attacks get so bad. But there's this amazing YouTube channel that I just put on, like, some of their videos just to listen to if I start stressing. Let me find it. It's called... let me type it up in chat here. Because I discovered it when I was at university, because my anxiety was really bad at university. Like, I wouldn't say it's worst at university, but in that point it was probably at its worst. But after university I've had some really bad anxious moments, but at that point it was the worst it had been. So I was like, I need to find ways to deal with it. So I came across this YouTube channel called New Meditation Music, and I would just listen to their stuff, like, while I was writing my essays, while I was researching stuff, and it helped keep me a lot calmer. So just whenever I'd start having an anxiety attack, if I was able to, I'd get my phone, put some headphones on, and then put on one of their videos. Like, I've got it all, like, bookmarked on my phone, so I can just, like, it's just a couple of taps on the screen and then it's there. And I even did that when I was doing Polar Express before Christmas, because I was staying in shared accommodation with 20 other actors for 5 weeks, and I was very out of my comfort zone on the first few nights there. So I would just sort of isolate myself and just like sit there in the dark listening to that meditation music. And then when we all started to get to know each other a bit more, the anxiety started to fade away. You know, I started to make friends with these people. Again, not to bring it up, because I don't really like talking about my personal life that much, but I also did fall in love there. So then I started to relax a lot more, and I didn't need to sort of meditate every night. But that was one thing that helped me. But obviously that is quite situational. Like if I'm somewhere where I can't get my phone easily, or if I don't have headphones with me and I start freaking out, then I'd need to find something else to do. But like that works for me. It may not work for everyone, but that's what has been helping me. And you know, I have a few other things that I do as well, but that one really changed a lot of things. Back on the phone again now, so I can talk and record my radio show at the same time. Not a problem. Welcome back. Gonna have a quick drink now. My mum takes gravel when she flies. Knocks her the heck out. I don't know what that is. 6 months should be a blast. Yes, it should be, but I'm still scared. In paradise, no less. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm so excited, but I'm still very scared about a lot of things. But I just keep thinking about like the beach, because I love the beach, I love the ocean, I just love water in general. Like there's something very calming about it. I find it very beautiful, and I'm gonna sound cheesy, but I do find it very romantic. It's like when I went to go and visit Seoul in Bristol, I was like, yay, water. Then I was kind of like, you know, I want to like spend time here when the weather's warmer, so we can like enjoy the sunsets by the water. And he lives in like a seaside town as well, and I'm just like, I want to do all that stuff, but we can't, and things are difficult and complicated, and we're both going to be in other countries, and it sucks. But I'm just such a cheesy romantic person, and I love the water. But like, I know people that are around the water all the time, they're just like, there's water in it. But I don't care. Like, it's funny because when I was a teenager, I'd think about romance and stuff, and I'm just like, ew, it's gross. It's like so cheesy, and like that stuff never happens. Like, ugh, love, lame. But I've now become like the sappiest romantic person ever. Like, if me from 10 years ago, like, knew what I was like now, she would just be like, what the hell happened to you? Like, when I watch, like, flipping TV shows and movies and stuff that have romances in them, I'm just like, oh, it's so cute, I want that. But I still stand by my taste of, like, I don't like movies that focus only on romance, and, like, I don't like rom-coms and stuff. But if there's like something else that has a romance as like a side plot, then I'm all in. Which is weird. But yeah, I don't like rom-coms and stuff. I don't know. But I like when there is an element of romance in something. But I don't like it being the dominant genre. Disney? What about Datney? I don't know, will Datney pay me more than Disney? What's your advice to someone who wants to do voiceover work? Do it. I don't know. That's all I can say there. Just do it. You know, not to go Shia LaBeouf on you. Just do it. But yeah, just give it a go. See what you're capable of. I always say it's the quality, not the quantity. So it's always better if you can figure out a couple of voices that you can do really well, as opposed to having like 50 different voices, but you can only say like a couple of lines in that voice before you start to lose the accent. So figure out your range and your vocal flexibility, and then work on fine-tuning different voices from that. Because a casting director isn't going to want someone that can do like a couple of words in an accent really well. Like, you need to be consistent with it. You need to make it believable. I don't know if that helps at all. I can be a bit more specific with things, but that's sort of the biggest starting tip that I can give. Like, figure out what your range is, and then learn 1 or 2 voices at a time. Like, don't try and build up a bajillion different voices. Like, say, for example, like, obviously I'm British, so if I wanted to do an American accent, I'd have to think what kind of American accent I want to do, what age range I want that American accent to be, what pitch I want that accent to be. And then once I've figured out all of that for the first one, then I can be like, okay, so if I say it in this accent, but, like, it's quite a deep voice, what if I use the same accent, but then make the voice a bit higher pitched? So I've got 2 different pitches, but in the same accent, but I know the accent well enough to feel confident with changing the pitch. So it's like you're tweaking loads of different dials for different voices, but you don't want to tweak too many at once, because then it all gets messy. So work on one thing at a time, and then build up your versatility from there. And with voice actors as well, like, even people that have been in the industry for like 40, 50 years, they're still learning new voices now, because there are so many different things that you can do with your voice once you figure out how to use it properly. Like when I was speaking with Claudia Christian last year before I did my charity stream with her, and my amazing interview, which I'm still going to talk about because she's bloody amazing and I adore her so much, and she's given me so much advice, and she's one of the most insightful, intelligent, elegant people I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Like, literally, the first call that we had together, which was a couple of days before the stream, she was, like, going to a voice acting class, like, right afterwards. And, like, she's been in the industry for quite a while now. But, yeah, you know, you're still learning. Notation music makes me go crazy. No, it helps me so much. It helps, like, calm down my breathing and sort of eases that tension. Mention it at least 6 times. I don't know what I mentioned. What do I mention? I mentioned a lot of things. I don't know. In case you hadn't noticed, I talk a lot. There's water in it. Yep, it is water. Only Bridges has a dream posture check. Thank you. I will straighten up my posture. Good to see you, James. How's it going? Just do it as Nike, not Shire. I mean, Shire did it as well. Shire made it a meme. Nike just... It's Nike. You falling in love. I mean... It doesn't happen often, okay? But I don't want to go, like, too much into personal things in my life. And, like, you know why. Just a lot of things are very complicated at the moment, and being a person on the internet anyway, like, there's only so much that you should talk about, like, you know, because obviously other people in my life, they may not be happy with me talking about them on the internet. You know, they want their privacy and whatever. Yeah, just things in my life are very difficult at the moment. But, you know, the people that are important to me, I want them to know that they're important to me. And that's all I'll say on that before I start getting really cheesy again. But, yeah. Hey, Shaq, how's it going? Welcome in to a little bit of a just chit-chatting stream where we're talking about sort of what's going to happen with my channel while I'm away. We're talking about some mental health stuff because I have a lot of mental health stuff that's making me scared about my new job, but you know, that's what we're talking about. I thought it might help a little bit. First it was me, then it was Sol. Bold of you to assume. Bold of you to assume. I was replaced by the sun. I mean, Sol is a very important person in my life. He really is. He means a lot to me and he does inspire me a lot. It's just we're both very, very busy people at the moment. We have a lot going on in our careers. So... It's tricky. Oh, you weren't? My bad. Missed the vibe. I mean, who couldn't love you, Sarkasket? Like, you're a delightful person, but I'm not gonna feed your ego that much. That's all the niceness you're getting from me tonight. You're alright, I guess. You know, I tolerate you. And that's why you're a VIP. I'm allowed to bully my VIPs, don't judge me. It's fine. They know I appreciate them, but I will bully Sarkasket because he bullies me as well. It's mutual bullying. That's how it works. We do it because we're friends. Yeah, mate. Mate, stop calling me out on my Britishisms. Could be better. You could be better. Yeah, take that. I always feel mean when I bully people. I'm sorry, but you know, you asked for it, so whatever. So you're flying out? I am. I'll be flying out. Well, I'll be leaving on Wednesday. As in, I'll be leaving here on Wednesday. And I'll be staying at a hotel near the airport Wednesday night to fly out Thursday afternoon. I'll be flying to Miami, and I'll be staying in Miami a Thursday night into Friday. And I'll be flying out from Miami to the Bahamas on a Friday afternoon, and then I'll start my new job. But yeah, I won't be able to stream every day. I won't be able to play video games. I'm bringing my PS Vita with me, but that's all I'm bringing. I don't know if I'll bring my 3DS as well. I'm tempted to, but I don't know. So I don't know how I'd be able to stream from those. It may be a case of, like, having my phone just, like, angled somewhere, like, here is my Vita. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. All I know is that I'll do some, like, vlogging style, like, just chatting streams. But I'm gonna miss playing video games. I'm gonna miss streaming games. I'm gonna miss Fallout, mostly, gonna be honest. Like, I'll miss Skyrim. I'll miss Fallout 76. I'll miss, like, other backlog games that I was gonna play. But I'll mostly miss Fallout 4, because I have to, like, play that game all the time. I love it so much. This is gonna be the longest time that I've not played Fallout 4 since I first started playing Fallout 4. Like, the longest time before that was when I was away doing Polar Express, actually, because I was away for... I wasn't even away for 5 weeks. Because I came back during some of the weekdays. Yeah, so 6 months without Fallout 4. That's a long time without Fallout 4, guys. That's a really long time. Oh, I don't like that. I'm scared now. She needs a coffee. I need a load of coffee. I really do. You still owe me a coffee, Sarkasket. I'll fly over to America someday and you can make me a coffee. I want one of your, like, brew to perfection coffees. Teach me the ways. I need to taste proper caffeine. And also so we can hang out, because that'll be fun. In Polar Express? No, the immersive theatre show. I done the Wolf of Wall Street immersive theatre show as well. There was a Doctor Who one. There's a fly in here. That I was gonna be cast in, but then things happened with the Doctor Who show, which was kind of annoying, but never mind. But yeah, we did a really fun immersive theatre production, and it was awesome. The same company also just did Alice in Wonderland, which a couple of the actors that I met on Polar Express were doing as well, so it was cool to see them performing again. But yeah, I missed that. But yeah, no, not the movie. I didn't mention the movie. But no. Also, I think when the movie came out, I was like, I don't know, like 10? I don't know. I have no idea how old I was. I was not into acting when I was a kid. Just Fallout 4, you won't miss much. Blasphemy, Sarkasket, how dare you. Send the coffee to Mo, so Mo can take it to the Bahamas. Yeah, send it to my twinny, and then she can bring it to me, and it'll be great. Or, you know, you could come to the Bahamas as well. and we can hang out. Letitia's a wee bab. I'm baby. I know. Which again is funny because out of the cast of most of the people at Polar Express, I was one of the older people there. I think there were maybe like 3 or 4 cast members that were older than me. And then everyone else was younger, and I was just like, this is gross and I don't like it. Now I'm good. Well, screw you then. Didn't want you to hang out anyway. I was joking. Ugh, seeing you. Ugh, no thanks. I'm kidding. One day. One day it will happen. We can bully each other IRL and it'll be great. I don't know when it will be, but one day. It'll be fun. I promise. But still, I want to try a coffee brewed by a professional. I really do. It'll be awesome. I really want a coffee now. No, I shouldn't. Although... No. Because of how bad my anxiety's been recently, I've been trying to limit how much coffee I have. Like, I normally have about 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. It used to be like 5 or 6, but now it's like 2 to 3. But sort of recently, I've been having 1 to 2 a day. Like, I'd have my morning coffee to remind me how to function as a human being. And then occasionally I'll have one in the evening before my streams. Not professional at all. But you know the ways of the coffee. I do not. You must teach me the ways. I must know. It'll be great, because coffee was one of the things that, like, we became friends over. And all of our terrible, terrible jokes. It's great. It'll be fun, though. I don't know when it will happen. Because initially, like, if I didn't have this job this year, I was going to go and see a couple of my friends performing and stuff. I was going to go and visit Ma, and I was going to go visit you as well, because you and Ma are pretty close-ish, I guess. But hopefully Ma can come and visit me in the Bahamas. So then both halves of the brain cell will be united, and it'll be all kinds of chaotic, but also very wholesome, and it'll be great. Like, I can't wait for that to happen. It'll be the most exciting thing. Kaon with the 500 biddies, hello? Excuse me? You did not need to do that, thank you. Very, very much. Well, because Marca is more expensive. This is true, Marca is expensive. But thank you. That is very, very kind of you. I'm incredibly grateful for that. Much appreciate. But yeah, also in the Bahamas they do like most things with like American dollars as well. So I have to remember all the conversion rates and stuff, so that's fun. But I learned that because I was like, what currency do they use in the Bahamas? Oh, US dollars? That's fine. I can deal with that. That's actually one of the last things I need to get tomorrow. I need to get some dollars. Because like the cash machines there, like they charge you extra to take money out. And again, it's another thing that I just like to do. I like to have a bit of cash on me just in case anyway. So I need to do that tomorrow, because I was going to do it today, but I was too busy with other things today. So I gotta do that. A stack of US dollars equals 2 caps. Correct. It's fine, I'll bring some caps with me as well, and then I'll just be like, what are you doing? I'll just get to the resort and be like, I'm here to pay everything. In caps. Blade Coffee Mug, hello, welcome in. I already approve of the username because I like coffee. What are your thoughts on pizza? Pizza is good. Can you name your favourite 3 toppings? I'm doing a study. Yes. So, pizza. I really like pepperoni pizza. It's good. I do like Meat Feast pizzas because, again, more pepperoni, and then, like, you know, it's got like ham and spicy sausage, bacon on it. And I do also like barbecue chicken. So those are my top 3 pizzas. You are welcome. What are your top 3 pizzas? Hey Forestar, good to see you. How's it going? Welcome in. And Voidblade, and Curly Davis, and Cyborg, all the cool people, all popping in, all at the same time. How's it going, everybody? We're having a bit of a chit-chat. And then, ooh, shall we look at pictures of where Letitia's going to be working? We can do that after I said hello to everyone. But How's everybody doing? Just thought I'd pop by and say all the best. Thank you, Voidblade. It's going to be weird not streaming every day. But as I said, I'm still going to try and do like sort of vlogging streams at least once a week, just so my channel doesn't die. Because I don't want there to not be content on it for 6 whole months, because the last time I disappeared for like 9 months because of life stuff, I basically had to start from scratch again when I came back to Twitch, and I don't want to do that. That stresses me out and makes me sad, considering, you know, how much harder I've worked for Twitch this time around. So I don't want to lose that. So I'm still going to try and stream, it just won't be gameplay stuff for 6 months. So I hope you guys just like me talking about random nonsense forever, because I'm going to do that instead. But yeah, it's going to be weird not playing games. But games will resume on the channel when I get back, though. I promise. It'll happen. Hey, Curly, how's it going? Even everyone thought I'd pop in and see our favourite lemon off. Thank you, Cyborg. Thank you. I might do a just chatting stream from my hotel on Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. It depends how tired I am. But this is going to be the last stream from this setup, because I'm taking tomorrow off just for my own sanity, and so I can make sure that I've got everything sorted. They're their own currency, but I think the main currency is US dollars now. Yeah, it's mostly US dollars. Pizza with pizza topping. That's a good topping, Kehon. I approve. My favourite pizza is the pizza in front of me. Good choice, Falcon. What is the pizza that's in front of you? Let me know. Got some currency last time I was there. I forgot what it's called, though. Well, goddamn, what's the bloody point of you, then? You meant to tell me what it is. But, I mean, they said dollars are fine, so it's fine. I hear sweet corn is a popular topping. I'm not a big fan of sweet corn in general, to be honest. Also, good evening, Wagon Burner. How's it going? Welcome in to a little bit of just chatting. I don't normally do these streams that often, but because I'm a presenter, I'm good at talking a lot, so people, for some reason, tune in. I don't know why any of you are here. Why are you here? I don't think this is interesting. If I'm playing games, it's interesting because there's a game that distracts from this. But there is no game tonight. But thank you for all being here. I'm very grateful for that. I know my just chatting streams aren't particularly exciting, and they don't do the numbers, but I'm just glad that anyone even tunes into them. I'm just like, oh, why? But thank you. Anything with pineapple on it. Interesting, Cyborg. See, I don't hate pineapple on pizza, but it's not my favourite thing either. Like, I like a ham and pineapple pizza, but it's got to have a much stronger ham to pineapple ratio. Like, I'd say probably about 75-25 in favour of ham. Like, a little bit of pineapple is fine, just to add a bit of sweetness to it. But I don't want the pineapple to, like, overpower the rest of the pizza. And I'm not a big fan of pineapple anyway. It's got a very weird texture to it. And it's also very sharp. So I don't really like pineapple that much. But I will have a little bit of it on a pizza. It's just not my go-to. Ready here for the random nonsense? Well, that is guaranteed, Curly. Hey, Miracle Tonic, how's it going? Welcome in this evening. Been in Germany for 7 months replacement year in my BSc. It's scary, but it's massive help to stay connected with people. Yeah, definitely. Like, I know I've met a couple of, like, I've spoken to a couple of people that work there already, just so I could, like, know a couple of people before I get there, so that helps a bit. But yeah, I don't want my Twitch channel to die, because this is what I do between other jobs, like between doing voiceover stuff, between performing in immersive theatre shows, between presenting on TV, between now technically my modelling shoots. You know, this is something that is good portfolio builder for the presenting stuff. And, you know, I get a little bit of extra money on the side as well, which also helps. So what you'll be doing in the Bahamas, I'm on a 6-month hosting contract there. I'll be hosting various activities and events at the resort. I would also be performing in shows in the evenings. Not every evening, because that's, like, they're not going to give me 2 full-time jobs there, but I'll be performing there in the evenings every so often, with the potential to become a full-time performer and sort of drop the hosting stuff in the mornings, and then be full-time performer there. But that depends on whether I want to do that and whether they feel happy letting me do that, because the performance hours are much longer, they're much more intense, and the shows change every, like, 2 to 3 weeks. So I'd have to learn new stuff every 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm doing hosting there with performing. with the potential to become a full-time performer there, because they were like, we love your hosting skill set, you've got great charisma for hosting, so we want you to do that kind of stuff. And then when I told them I'm also an actor and immersive theatre performer, they're like, maybe we could get you in on some performing as well. So I do that a couple of nights each week, and I may become a full-time performer. We'll see. I don't know yet. My cousin hates cheese on pizza. That's bizarre. Why? That's so weird. So literally starting wars out here, right? Because pineapple should never be warm and never on pizza. By itself, it's delicious. No, I disagree. I don't like pineapple. I really don't. It's, ugh, gross. Performance sounds intense. Well, every performance is intense, Scatologic. Like, you know, for a flipping 1 hour show, like, it takes so much longer to prep for it. You know, like, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that, unless you work in the industry, you don't really think about it. Or it's like, you know, you think, oh yeah, the actors, you know, they gotta rehearse or whatever, but you don't know how long we have to rehearse for. It's very intense. And a lot of people forget that, really. So any show, there's so much more going on that goes into the show that you don't know about. Semi-changes in performance definitely increase your performance skills. Yeah, it'll increase my tiredness as well. Sounds like it's gonna be great fun. I bloody hope so, because it's the next 6 months of my life, you know? So I hope it's fun. But shall we have a look at the resort? I think we should, because I said I was going to do that, and then you all distracted me with other conversations. You know what I'm like with my talking. It's your fault, not mine. Shame on you guys. But shall we have a look at the resort? I think we should, because it looks really cool. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Give me a moment. Do I know what I'm doing? No, I don't. That's a lie. I think I do. Alright, let me figure this out. Give me a moment. That one. There we go! Right, so yeah, the resort that I'm gonna be working at, here it flippin' is. This is where I'm gonna be staying at for 6 months, and hosting, and just doing really cool things, and admiring the scenery. And it looks really cool. There's 106 pictures here. Let's start cycling through them. So there's a pool, which is nice. They do airsoft there. They do archery. They do tennis. They do windsurfing, kayaking. They do loads of cool stuff there. Like, they have so many events. And just so many activities to do. It's crazy. But I'm so excited to just do things there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, flipping archery. I want to do more archery. I've done archery once in my life. And I was really good at it. I got 8 out of 10 bullseyes. And the other 2 arrows were in the ring that's just outside. So, like, you got the bullseye and you got the second ring just on the outside. The other 2 were there. So I had pretty deadly aim with a bow and arrows. It was awesome. So I might do some archery while I'm there. That could be fun. I don't know. Maybe I should come visit you. You should do it, Sarkasgit. God damn it. Like I said, because it would be cool to meet you, you know? So come and hang out with me, God damn it, so we can bully each other in person. How gorgeous is that, right? It's amazing. Subscriber trip to Barbados, the Bahamas. Don't want to go to the wrong place after I subscribe. Do it, Miracle Tonic. Come hang out. It'd be great. We'll have a community meetup in the Bahamas, and then everyone else there is like, what is going on? I'm like, these are all these crazy people that watch me play video games every night. What's not to get? You know? But it's so pretty. Like, look at how cute that cafe looks. It's so gorgeous. And look at how fancy. I love it. It's so pretty. Because, like, it's unlike anywhere else I've stayed before. And I can't wait. Just, like, look at that interior. It's gorgeous. Stoke Archer would be good for my shoulders. It's fun. I really enjoyed it. And it's funny because, like, that's not even, like, why I got into being, like, a sniper in video games. Like, you know, sniper rifles in games with guns, or like a sniper with a bow and arrows in like fantasy games. Like, that's not even where that came from. I just so happened to be good at archery. It was very bizarre. I don't know, I don't think that even influenced, like, it wasn't even the inverse that influenced it either. Like, one of them didn't impact the other. They just both happened to be things that I liked. I don't know. It was weird. But I might do some archery while I'm there. And yeah, they do have a tennis court, and I used to love playing tennis before, like, my shoulder got all messed up. I told you guys this the other day, actually. But, like, I used to play a lot of tennis and a lot of badminton at school. But, like, I had to stop doing both because my shoulder kept dislocating because I've got hyperflexible arms. And also I've got double-jointed arms. But, like, at school I didn't have the muscle mass to keep the joint in place. So, like, my shoulder would just fall out the socket all the time, and it was so bad. So I had to give up both of my favourite sports, and it made me really, really upset. But, you know, I've been working out since then. I've doubled my daily workouts since the start of this year as well. So I'm starting to get a little bit of muscle mass in my arms. There's, again, not much, but there's something. Like, most people, like, if I flex, they'll be like, there's nothing there, Letitia. I'm like, no, for me there is, okay? If there's even a slight bulge there, it's more muscle than I had. Like, at school, I was literally just skin and bone on my arms. Like, all of the muscle that Letitia has is all in the thighs. I had nothing in my arms. Like, I'd flex my arm and nothing would happen. But now when I flex, like, not much happens, but there's something. So I might take up tennis again while I'm there as well. It'd be great. I miss tennis. I really do. Because I had so much fun playing tennis. Oh, they got a spag ball. I'm good. Don't care about anything else. They don't just have seafood. They have spag ball. It's fine. We're good. Oh, look at those pizzas. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Okay, pizza and spag bowl, that's all I'm eating there. It's fine. That's my dinner sorted out, because they do give us 3 meals a day there, which I don't have to pay for, which is awesome. Pro tip, do not attempt to do archery with a broken collarbone. I wasn't planning to, Baggy, but thank you, I'll bear that in mind. Also, good evening, Baggy. How's it going? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. Looks amazing. Right. Letitia used to play with the shuttlecock. Got it. Keeping my mouth shut. I did. Problem. I'm a left-handed archer, but I'm bad at it. I mean, I was gonna say I'm left-handed. Well, technically I am left-handed, but, like, I'm actually ambidextrous with most things, but I have a strong left bias. There's a fun story about that, actually. I chose left because it began with L, like my name. I'm not even joking, that is why I chose to become left-handed. So if my name started with any letter that wasn't L or R, I probably wouldn't have made a decision. But I chose left because it began with L. You know, that's a very typical Letitia thing to do, because I like being influenced by just the most random and stupid things, even when I was a kid. It was great. But I do still consider myself ambidextrous. There are still a lot of things that I do with both of my hands, or, like, certain things I prefer doing with my right hand instead of my left, you know. So I'm still very much ambidextrous, it's just I'm more trained on my left. Spaghetti bolognese in Crete once, and to this day it beats anything I've had in the UK. Interesting. There's the pizza, that's the pizza, Curly. And notice how there's no pineapple on the pizza. I don't think. Because that one looks like a cheese pizza. The one that's on the pan. Can you guys see my cursor on there? I don't know. But that one looks like a cheese pizza. That one looks like it's got, like, olives or something on it, the one that's in the foreground. And then the middle one... I don't know what the middle one has on it. I'm not sure. But none of that looks like pineapple, you know? So I don't think it's pineapple. Same in all throwing sports. I'm left-handed in snooker, left-handed, but I write with my right. Yeah, like I do certain things in my right hand. Like normally I drink drinks in my right hand, I open doors in my right hand. I'm using my right hand on my mouse for my laptop right now. I can write with my right hand as well, so I'm still ambidextrous. But it's just more comfortable with my left. I don't know. I don't really do much else with my left hand. Like I write with it. I like use a knife with it if I'm using a knife and fork, and I use scissors with my left hand. But most other things I do with my right hand, or I swap between them both. So I'm still very much ambidextrous. It's just I lean slightly more towards being left-handed. So the reason for choosing to write with my left hand, if you could call it writing, which is because everyone else was using their right. Exactly, you want to be different. But also for me, it's because my name began with L, so I thought that was cool. But also, yeah, because everyone else that I knew was right-handed. But it wasn't until I was about 6 or 7 where people were like, yeah, no, you gotta choose a hand. Because I'd used to sit in, like, nursery or, like, playgroup, and I would just colour with, like, both hands. It was great. So if there are no lemons on it, you'll be fine. Exactly, because me eating lemons is cannibalism, and that's bad. If I think the only topping that should be on pizza is pepperoni. Other toppings corrupt the true nature of pizza. See, pepperoni is my favourite topping, but I like other toppings as well. But I don't like vegetable pizzas that much. Like, there's got to be some sort of meat on the pizza, you know? Like, I look at a pizza that has vegetables on it, and I'm just like, eh. Like, I'll eat it, but I'm just like, it's alright. Like bad pizza just doesn't exist, okay? Like, all pizza is good pizza, but, like, there are other pizzas that are way better than others, you know? So it makes those kind of meh pizzas look bad, but there's no such thing as a bad pizza. You know? Like, even the worst pizza that could be made is like, well, there's worse than that. You know, pizza is just delightful. Mostly right-oriented, but when I eat, fork and knife switch hands for some reason. Interesting. That is very fascinating. Yeah, no, I always use knife and fork, like knife, left hand, fork, right hand. I'm also one of those weirdos that sometimes I eat pizzas with knife and fork. Like, if I'm at a restaurant, I'll eat a pizza with a knife and fork. At home, sometimes I do. Unless it's like a takeaway pizza. If it's a takeaway pizza, then, you know, I'll just eat it out the box, like, with my hands. Or if it's like a mini pizza, then I'll eat it with my hands. But, yeah, no, I do eat pizza with a knife and fork. If, like, I'm out and about, you know. I don't know. Let's look at more pictures. Oh, look at those beds. Oh, they look so comfy. Look at that. Oh, those are beautiful rooms. I mean, those are the hotel rooms. I'm not going to be staying in the hotel. Like, we have other accommodation for staff, but look at that. That is gorgeous. More pizza. Look at that pizza. And chips. They got chips. Obviously, I'd hope they'd have chips. But look at how pretty that is right there. Like, that's an amazing view. Because, yeah, this resort has a private beach, which is awesome. But I could get used to eating here every day. That looks beautiful. And also, those pizzas are goddamn massive. Like, that would feed me for the entire day, not just one meal. Like, Jesus Christ. Because, like, I don't eat that much anyway. I eat, like, 2 meals a day, and even then, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's a bit much. So it's funny, when I went to this restaurant with Sol, like, I ordered this pizza, and I thought, it'll be fine. You know, it's a pizza, like, whatever. It was a really thin pizza, but it was, like, massive, and it was really filling. I only ate, like, half of it, and I felt so bad. But, you know, it was a nice pizza, but it was just so much food, and I was like, I can't eat 3 meals a day like normal human beings, and, well, he's not a normal human being anyway. He flippin' just packs away food, and I'm like, how do you do that and stay fit? I mean, I just can't eat anyway, because like when I was at uni, I never got paid any of my money on time, so I basically had to starve myself, and I got used to just not eating, so my stomach shrank and I can only eat 2 meals a day, if that. So I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't think I can ever go back to eating 3 meals a day. It's way too much. Mofna, again, all the best funeral. Thank you, Voidblade, for stopping by. Much appreciated, my friend. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope to see you again soon. I don't know when my streams are going to happen from now on until November when I come back. But I do hope to stream at least once a week or so. I'm going to try and do one more stream this week, either at one of the hotels or maybe at the resort itself. I don't know. But I'm still going to try and do at least one stream a week. It'll be like vlogging stuff. So there won't be gameplay streams until November, and there won't be daily streams until November, but there will be streams at some point when I figure it out. I don't know. Knife and fork? Yeah, because I'm fancy. I don't know. But I just find it in a restaurant, eating a pizza with your hands just feels a bit gross. I don't know. So I'll eat it with a knife and fork. Takeaway delivery pizza, slices or squares? Slices, because squares is weird. I mean, I don't care if it's cut up in squares, but slices. Pineapple tree shapes. Yep, that's how I want my pizza delivered to me from now on. Pineapple tree shapes. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, that's a pretty bar. But yeah, no, I find square pizza is weird, but I'll still eat it. Like, I don't care about the shape of it, just as long as it tastes good, you know? So I'm fine with however, to be honest, it's fine. Oh, look at how pretty it is. Oh, it's gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. Oh, look at the clear blue ocean. Look at that. And it's funny because I actually can't swim because, hey, guess what? Letitia has so many fears, and one of them is fear of drowning and, well, fear of deep water. So she has a fear of flying, a fear of the unknown, a fear of big change, a fear of spiders, a fear of drowning, a fear of deep water, a fear of falling. Because I don't have a fear of heights. I'm fine being high up, but as long as I feel safe up there. But fear of falling. A fear of my own mortality. Fear of needles. I have a lot of fears. Things scare me. But, like, look at how pretty that is. Like, I love looking at the water. Just being in it scares me. Like, I'll go on a boat, but not just, like, swimming in the ocean. That's scary. But look at how pretty. That's gorgeous. I love it. So nice. Kids Club. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Oh, if I have so many fish, just don't drown. Thanks, Sarkasket. Thanks. I'll try not to drown. Mom, my Twinny! Hello. Hello, let me give you a shout out. Guys, go follow my brain cell Twinny and my internet bestie and just an all-around amazing, wonderful human being that you will need to go and love because I told you to and because she's the bestest. She's like me, but American and adorable. How's it going, Ma? We're just looking at where I'm going to be working at because we're being nosy and because this is going to be my last stream before I leave. Well, it's going to be my last stream from my home before I leave. But I might do a stream from my hotel room on Wednesday before I get my flight on Thursday morning. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It depends how tired and stressed I am. So we'll see. I'm not sure. Hey, Wondersoul, how's it going? I'm going to give you a shout out as well because you're wonderful. Welcome in to a stream where Letitia talks about where she's going to be working for the next 6 months. Guys, go and follow Wondersoul as well. I just sort of stumbled into his stream and he's got a great personality and has good bants and is just lovely, so go check him out as well. And also is playing Ratchet and Clank, so, you know, I like people that play Ratchet and Clank, so it's a very underrated game. But yeah, welcome in. Hello. I do a lot of acting. I do hosting and presenting as well. And I do voice acting. So my career takes me to all these crazy places to do all these crazy things. And yeah, I'm going to be working in the Bahamas for 6 months. So we're just looking at whereabouts in the Bahamas that I'm going to be working. But yeah, I do have a lot of fears. I'm learning things here, and I feel like I really shouldn't. Hey, Raz! Oh my goodness, it's been a while. How the hell are you doing, my friend? Not been here forever. You haven't. Where the hell have you been? But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Congrats on everything. Thank you. And obviously, I got cast in the Chad podcast a little while ago as well, which is exciting. I get to do a really old-timey radio voice, and it's delightful. But yeah, and then I've got this. I did pitch a TV show to Jinx TV, but I don't think I'll be able to do it this year because I won't be in the country to record it, and I hope they won't give my show to someone else. It's my show, god damn it! But I do some freelance presenting with Jinx TV for people that don't know. And yeah, I pitched a show to them earlier this year because I thought it could be fun to finally have my own show with them. Like to say, that's mine, that's the thing that I created. But that may have to wait now. You're always too sweet to me. No, you more. You're too sweet to me because you're amazing. And I'm so happy to have you as a friend and a brain cell twinny and an internet bestie. And I adore you so heckin' much. And like we were talking about this last night, it's so weird because Ma and I, we've known each other for like, what, 13 months? Like just over a year now. But it feels like we've known each other like for our entire lives because we are so much the same person. That it's weird, but I love it, and I couldn't have asked for a better brain cell twinny. How many level 5 hype trains do we need to get you? I mean, the greedy side of me that wants money is saying all of them, but the humble and modest and lacking in self-esteem side is saying, please don't give me money, I don't deserve it. I was very jealous before the photo roll. Well, we're going to keep going, Curly. And K-On with a gift sub to Raz. Thank you very much for your generosity. Raz, enjoy your 9 Tier 1 Zesty Lemon emotes, your 5 Zesty animated emotes, and your ad reviewing, courtesy of K-On. Thank you. Damn. Yeah, I do the stuff and the things, and I get paid for it, which is weird, and I shouldn't be. Lighting works very well in that room. It does. It kind of reminds me of a show that I did back at university, where we had like these white curtains, and then we had all these blue lights to make it look really cold in there. But that looks so atmospheric, and I love it. It's beautiful. And we got flipping discos. Oh, I goddamn love discos. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Wondersoul, for the subscription. Enjoy your 9 Tier 1 Zesty Lemon emotes, your 5 Zesty animated emotes, and your ad reviewing, courtesy of your lovely self. Again, I'm not going to be here every day like I normally am, because I normally stream every day. I normally stream various video games every day. But when I go, which is on Wednesday, I'm going to do like... I'll be able to do streams, but I'll be doing them from my phone, so it would be like sort of vlogging and just chatting style of streams. There won't be gameplay streams, and they won't be every day, but they'll be here. But I still feel like you guys don't have to still be subscribed to me in that 6 months, because I'll stream like once a week, if that. But thank you for everybody that is still continuing to give me money, still continuing to subscribe, still giving me bloody hype trains. I see the train there. And just even giving me your time, because time is precious. So thank you. And thank you, Ma, for the 300 biddies, my amazing twinny. I love you so much. Thank you. And we're level 5 hype trains. That's more so she can visit you. All of them. All of the hype trains. Get my twinny over here. Because reasons. It's fine. Everything is fine. The more I say it's fine, the more it makes it not true. 12th day with 100 biddies. Choo choo, we got a train. Thank you everybody for the train. That's fine. I'm down to chill at times. Make sure my brain's in exploding chaos mood. I am just the embodiment of chaos. Like, I can go from being hyper-organized to being super chaotic. Like, oh my god, I need to show you people my folder of organization. This is how someone with anxiety and a fear of flying and a fear of big change and a fear of the unknown deals with every trip she ever has to make. folder. It's all color-coded, and every document that I need is in the order that I need it. This is how I've been preparing for this. I've had 3 weeks to prepare, and this is what I've been doing. Every single document I need here. So I've got like my list of all my lists. I've got my packing list. I need to do another packing list of what's going in each of my bags. So in my checked bag and in my carry-on, I've got a list of all the documents that I need, because obviously I'm going to be working there, so I'm going to need a lot of documents. Now I've got my flights printed out. I need to put my boarding passes in there. I've got my passport. I've got my work permit, my visa, my hotel booking. So I'm staying overnight in Miami for 1 night. I know they don't need my hotel booking. They can just be like, what's your reference number? Whip it out on my phone. But I like having everything printed out on paper just in case. And I've got all my work documents. So I've got my contract, my DBS check, which is my police check, my birth certificate, my medical certificate, my references, and I need to get my other permit printed out, and my PCR test that I'm going to go and have tomorrow. And thank you for everyone that's got us into the level 2 hype train there. What the hell did I miss? Kahon with another 300 biddies. Thank you very much. Coffee for the train. I'm going to need it. Raz with the 169 bits. Nice. And Falcon with the gift sub to Yazafox. Thank you for your generosity. Yazafox, enjoy your 9 tier 1 Zesty Lemon emotes, your 5 Zesty animated emotes, and your ad reviewing, courtesy of Falcon. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at the website now or anything. Do it more. Come visit me. It'll be great. Because then the twinnies can be united. And it'll be awesome. I'll tell you more about it. And it'll be so fun. But yeah, it's Viva Fortuna. Come visit me. As well as ADHD, I feel like I should use that folder, but then I'd forget it. The folder, as soon as I start putting things in the folder becomes an extra attachment to my person. The folder does not leave me. The folder and I are one. I am folder, and folder is me. I just opening up now, the resort, it won't let me price out a vacay. Oh, interesting. I don't know why they're not doing that. I'll have a look and see if I can help out with that, but I don't know, Mo. That's very bizarre. Because they are open, like, they're not brand new or anything. Oh my goodness, guys. Danny with 100 biddies, thank you. Baggy with 100 biddies. Danny with another 400 biddies. And Raz with another 169. Nice biddies. Thank you. We're 85% of a level flipping 2 choo-choo. Thank you. I had a flipping level 5 last week, and now we're getting a level 2. Like, again, I feel bad because I'm not going to be here, and you guys are giving me money that I don't feel like I deserve because I'm not interesting or entertaining, but thank you. Danny with another 10 biddies. Thank you, Danny. Oh, you can't be too prepared, Lemon. Best have everything just in case. Exactly, Cyborg. Dr. Raskotnik, hello, my friend. Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome in to a Just Chatting stream where we're looking at where I'm going to be working for the next 6 months. It's at this one disco. I'm kidding. It's at this entire resort in the Bahamas, and it's going to be so much fun because it's so beautiful. Look at how beautiful it is. It's so fancy. And I love it. And we got loads of photos there. But we have a flipping hype. Oh, the things are happening. Thank you. My goodness. Falcon with the 3-month gifted to Jovi, my wonderful mod. Sorry, he's now a sub as well. But my wonderful moderator, Jovi, aka Reese's Wave. Thank you for gifting 3 months to him. That is far too generous of you. Kahon with a gift sub to Raskotnik. And Dave with the 100 biddies. Thank you. And Jovi and Raskotnik, enjoy your 9 tier 1 Zesty Lemon emotes, your 5 Zesty animated emotes, and your ad-free viewing, courtesy of the gift subbers. And Raz with another 169. Nice biddies. And yes, you must follow up every 69. Nice. With nice, because it's the funny sex number and we're mature. You're welcome. Yazza Fox, hello, I'm creeping out alert to say thanks, Falcon, for the gift sub. Enjoy all of your emotes, and I appreciate you, creeping out of the lurk there to say thank you. That's very polite of you. I am one with the folder is me. I mean, it is. The folder is me. There's Jovi. Good evening, Jovi. How's it going? Welcome in. My goodness, all the things are happening. I need to keep scrolling. Heard you're going away for a long time. I am. We're looking at the pretty resort right now. Falcon with a gift sub to 12-foot Dave. Dave, enjoy your 9 tier 1 Zeth units, your 5 Zeth animating modes and rad reviewing, courtesy of Falcon. My goodness, we are at a flipping level 4 heckin' choo-choo, you crazy bastards. These are gifts free to give and no expectations or requirements attached. Thank you, Dave. Everybody's saying thank you for all the gift subs, it's beautiful. You might switch back to the picture screen. We're getting there. Thank you, everybody. Tish, have you packed up your PlayStation yet? No. I need to go put it in the vault so no one else will touch it when I'm away. Raz with the 15 biddies, thank you. New badge! You do have a new badge, Falcon. Bloody flipping 50 gift subs, you lunatic. Like, you've been here for, like, what, 2 months? And you've gifted 50 subs. And also the crazy coffee that you gave me yesterday. I do not deserve this, but thank you. We are mature. I may need to go. No, you're not allowed to go, goddammit. You know, unless you want to. I have no power over you staying or going, but I'd rather you didn't go, because I like your company. You're looking at the pretty resort. We're not. Well, I'm looking at you. Right there. You're pretty. Oh, the 15 bits was a 6 and a 9. I get it. It's because in the activity feed it just came up as 15, but it's a 6 and a 9. Nice. There we go. I got there. Oh, shucks. See, you're pretty, Chad. Look at how pretty you are. I'm looking at you, looking at me. Well, I'm looking at you, looking at me, looking at you, who's looking at me. Yes. Everyone needs to go over yonder to see you. They will. Everyone come to the Bahamas with me. Come and look at how pretty it is. Look at how pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? Like, look at it. Come and hang out there. It's amazing. Pocket money for the trip. You're too kind. Stop it. Tish is spying on us? Yes. Problem? I'm in Barbados now. Where do I go? Well, you need to come to the Bahamas. And also, I'm not there yet. Is that a genuine invite because I'm there? I mean, you guys are paying for your own way to get there and your own accommodation, but yeah, sure. I'm inviting you to come hang out. I'm just not paying for any of it, so, deal with that yourselves and let me know how it goes. It's all good. And then, yeah, we can have a community meetup while we're there, but Mara and I, we are definitely gonna hang out. The brain cell needs to be united. We need to see how much chaos that will actually bring because I'm fascinated. I am fascinated with what it's going to be like. I really am. But it'll be amazing and I can't wait. But yeah, I can we can chat in DMs about it more and see what's going on there because I don't know. You should be able to book there. It looks like that it should be open normally and you know people are working there at the moment. But I don't know. I'll see if I can figure it out. We must meet for sure. We must. The brain cell needs to become whole. Even if just for like a couple of days and then we can see what'll happen. That one brain cell. It'll be amazing. And like so many people have been like, your friendship is so adorable and it's beautiful. And it's like, yeah, it is. Like I've never made a friend with someone so quickly than I have with Mo. Like you guys don't understand how goddamn special she is and how much of an important part of my life she has become. Like literally, again, it's only been like 13 months, but I cannot imagine my life without her now. It's so bizarre, but I'm so grateful. You're amazing, Mo, and don't you ever, ever, ever forget how goddamn important you are to me. When such a nuclear explosion occurs on the Bahamas and Fallout becomes a reality. I mean, it could happen. It could damn well happen. You never know. We might accidentally have been the cause of Fallout. Soz guys. I must say, no you. No you! No you. You are all of the amazing things. So, it's just facts. And I don't lie except when I do, but I'm not lying right now, so deal with it. Thank you so much for the level 4 flippin' hype train, you crazy, crazy, crazy people. Thank you. That is amazing. 8 gift subs and 1,932 biddies. Thank you. Like, on my last stream, and you guys are giving me money. Why are you giving me money? I don't deserve You're too nice to me and I don't know what to... Stop making me not know what to do, because then I don't finish my sentences because I get too overwhelmed with things. But I'm really grateful and I love you guys, but I'm being really aggressive because I don't know what to do with the niceness and it's too overwhelming for me.
Thank you.
Let's see those emotes. All the choo-choos. Love it. So are you reducing your anxiety already with this random chatter? I mean, I'm still internally screaming, but that's a thing that I will always do. That's never gonna stop. But I'm having fun, like, just looking at the resort. That was a long sentence that you managed to get finished. I know! I managed to actually finish one of them. There was about, like, 10 sentences before that I didn't finish, but I finished that one. But, like, I didn't start, like, interrupting myself until I started streaming. And again, like, while I'm thankful for all the things that Adam has done for my career, like, he got me on Jinx TV, he encouraged me to start streaming as well because he knew how much personality I had. But I started interrupting myself because of him, because he would do the same thing where he'd start telling a story, and then tell another story, and then get distracted by the game, and, like, no stories ever got finished. And then I started doing that as well, and I'm just like, God damn it. So I blame him. Got the dolphin rubbing its bosoms. I mean, that is a weird looking emote, not gonna lie. That's fascinating. Oh, Danny has redeemed some bicep curls. You're gonna get me swole so I can carry my suitcase. I'm gonna need it because my suitcase is heavy and I've still not finished packing it yet. Thank you, Danny. I will do those in just a moment. And yeah, that is one of my New Year's resolutions I am still sticking to, because I don't like myself. So I want to, you know, improve my physical appearance, so I might learn to like how I look a little bit. And obviously the modelling has helped as well, because I became a model about 2 months ago. And then the mental health thing is still a very difficult thing to do, but if I can at least work on my physicality a bit, then it's something. So here are the dumbbells I'm going to be doing those with, and Kaon has redeemed some tricep kickbacks as well. I'm going to get doubly swole, and then we'll get back to looking at pretty pictures of the resort, so I will very quickly. Burp. Okay, bicep curls first for Danny. So everybody, count to 20 if you know how to count that high. Sometimes I forget. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Thank you, Danny, for redeeming those. And then Kaon wants me to do 20 tricep kickbacks, which is basically the same thing, but inverse, to do on the triceps, which are the bottom arm muscles, and your biceps are the top ones. So 20 tricep kickbacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shut up, I see what you're saying. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that is 20 tricep kickbacks. But no, you cheeky bastards. Right. I'm gonna flippin' have a word with yous. And this word I'm gonna have is gonna be so goddamn serious that I'm going back to the flippin' big screen, right? You listen here, Danny and Raskotnik, you cheeky sods. Firstly, I don't have flippin' space to do me goddamn workouts right here. You could tell I'm You can tell how serious this is because I've gone proper Londoner now. Right. I don't have flipping space here because literally right behind me is a goddamn wall and like my desk cuts off right here. So I got no space. And secondly, this is a big one, right? I'm a flipping woman on the goddamn internet, and so many people on Twitch tell women anyway, you're only getting views because you got tits. And, I mean, you know, I got them. But doing workouts on stream, people are going to make it oddly sexual, and they're going to be like, you're using your body for views and just disguising it as a workout stream so we can look at you flexing all your assets. And I'm not one of them people. I don't do that. I ain't got the confidence for that. And I don't want to be known for that. And I don't like people looking at me like that. And I'm very self-conscious as well. So, yeah, you can shut your goddamn face. Not just shut your mouth, you can shut your whole goddamn face, okay? And we're done. There we go. Questions? Didn't think so. And now back to your regularly scheduled broadcasting. While I catch up with chat. Okay. Listen. It had to be done. Okay? You don't get to be a jammy git in my stream without me getting to be sassy back, okay? You both have known me for a very long time. I've got to be sassy. And you set yourselves up for it. But you know I love ya. And carry on with all the hydrakes. I will have a little drink after that, because I flippin' need one. So thank you. Work it, girl. See, Moz being supportive. So there, you pricks. Yeah, positive. Just sitting behind a camera with coffee counting. Raz. Shut up. Uh-oh, full screen lemon, now we've done it. Now you flippin' done it. The posh accent was an act all along, I knew it. Well, I am a voice actor, so what do you expect? The joke is I was American all along. Oh my god. No, it's weird because, yeah, my normal voice is obviously Buckinghamshire, so it's quite eloquent and sophisticated. And occasionally, you know, I go extra posh just because I can. But there are times, if I'm with, like, certain people, or if I get very passionate about something like that, then I go, like, proper Londoner. Because I've done so much work in London, I am in London so much, I know so many other people from London, so then I just go full-on Londoner, and I don't know why. It's so bizarre. But, you know, it works. It gets the point across. You get him! I got him more! I can fight. I can fight people. I'll fight you guys. You know, I'm getting swole now. I'll sort you out. Yeah. Don't mess with me. But I flippin' told you. So there. Hot tubs and spas. Yeah, no, I would never do that. Like, ever. Very true, sad but true. Yeah, like, being a woman on the internet sucks. Being a woman sucks, gonna be honest. But doing all the things that I do, like, there are just gonna be people like that. Like, no matter what. Like, you know, even in the summer, when I do my streams, I try to dress conservatively enough to not get those kind of comments, but I still get those kind of, like, even in the middle of winter, like, I could be wearing, like, a flipping turtleneck, long sleeve, like, really baggy jumper, and, like, just look disgusting, and then I still get comments like that just because I'm a woman, you know? So when I started doing modelling, I was very concerned that, well, I am still concerned I'm gonna get comments like that. I've just learned to deal with it a lot better now, where it's like, you know, if I post a photo shoot, people are gonna make comments, whatever, but it's like, on my streams, you know, I'm here to be an entertainer, I'm here to play video games, and, you know, on streams like this, I'm just here to have some bants with people and just chill out. Like, I don't want people to be looking at me in that way, and if people make comments like that, I block them. You know, when I first signed the contract to be a model, and I first started saying on social media, like, hey, I'm a model now, you would be amazed at the amount of DMs I got from random strange dudes that I've never met, have never spoken to me before, and they're just like sliding into my DMs. Like, I get people sliding into my DMs anyway, but it's not that common. But as soon as I said, hey, I'm a model now, people are like, oh, she's a model, so that means she's gonna do, like, sexy photo shoots. Like, firstly, no, it doesn't. Secondly, maybe start thinking with the head on your shoulders and not the head in your pants, because I'm not that kind of woman that's gonna be like, oh, you're thirsty for me? Well, you know, come and get some. Like, I'm not one of them people. I have standards, I have class, and get out my DMs, because you're not worth it. If you just want me because I'm a woman, then do you really want me at all? You know? So, things like that make me very angry, but also very insecure and uncomfortable. So, that's why I do my workouts off stream, because so many people sexualize, like, anything that women do, but particularly if it's like workout stuff on stream. And to be fair, I have seen some women intentionally make it sexual, so they're not helping the cause, but you know, they're fine doing that sort of stuff, and I don't care that they do that sort of stuff. I don't, and I don't want people to think that I do. So I like to do my exercises off camera, where no one can see my body and no one can make those comments about that particular thing. They'll still make those comments, but not about that thing, so it's fine. Hey, no, there's some truth to that. There is more than some truth to that, okay? I've experienced it when I've not even flipping done the things that people talk about, and I'm like, bruh, get out of here. It's really uncomfortable. Hey, Boda, welcome in. Welcome to a very weird stream, to be honest. Yeah, I was doing some workouts and we were talking about mental health stuff earlier, because I'm flying out this week and I have anxiety and everything is scaring me. And we're looking at our resort that I'm going to be working at. It's heckin'... this one is nice. And also now I don't have to be gross big face anymore. Yay. You're that small you could get the whole of you on camera. Raz, stop making fun of my height, you bully. I love you, but you bully. You have made your point. You're welcome. Let's just make sure be your elbow fixed at the side. Another backseating comments. Also, yeah, backseating is really goddamn annoying. You can work out wearing a robe or muumuu. Again, there would still be problems with that, though. You have joined the inner circle and got to shut your face. You did. Well done, Raskotnik and Danny. You're welcome. For all the new people, whenever I tell someone to shut up or shut your face, it is a badge of honor here. Because normally Letitia is that sassy and quick-witted that she has a rebuttal for everything. But on the times that I don't, or on the times that I'm just done with the conversation, we do the shut-ups and shut your faces. Normally a shut-up is when I don't have an immediate response, and the shut your face is when I'm just like, nope, we are done here, whatever you say is moot. My point still stands. I'm scared but also entertained. You're welcome, Curly. See, Letitia is a very calm and composed and elegant lady. But there are times where she must put people in their place, and I put you in your place. Yes, I did. Yeah, final shut up. You did, Raz. Congratulations. On the same boat as Danny here. You both are welcome. Usually I could say hi for 5 minutes, actually stick around for a change, and I get shouted out. You do. You're welcome. I'm from the north. Anything south of Birmingham sounds posh to me. Well, I can sound extra posh if you'd like, but apparently people think my normal Buckinghamshire accent is posh enough. I can tone down the country accent when I'm not comfortable or feeling judged, but your accent is beautiful, Ma, and nothing you can say will convince me otherwise. You have a beautiful voice and I love it. But yeah, I totally get that. I just get very uncomfortable when people, like, talk about my physical appearance. I don't like it. Like, even if they just say, like, you look nice today, I'm just like, what did I do today to make me look different than yesterday? So, yeah, when I became a model, it really put me out of my comfort zone. But then when I did that shoot, I loved it so much. And I was like, yeah, I like this. This is fun. But, again, just because I'm a model now doesn't mean I'm going to do any of those sexy shoots. I did actually get offered to do one, like last week, but I was like, I don't have time. I have all this paperwork to sort out for my new job. But I was offered to do one. But if I do a shoot like that, let me just say that I'm not putting that on my public social medias. No. Behave yourselves. Don't show that sentence any further or you could get in trouble. You could get in trouble for whatever. Hey Cuban Dynasty, good evening to you. Welcome into me telling off my chat because they were bullying me. There's a massive difference from being a model to being a porn star. Exactly. But again, as soon as people see the word model, they're like, "Oh, sexy stuff." No. Yeah, thirsty lot. But yeah, no. People think, "Oh, she's going to do like lingerie shoots and like swimwear shoots and boudoir." Actually, the one that I was offered was a boudoir shoot, so yeah. Anywho. But you know, that's not how the internet works, Raz. Like, you've heard of Rule 34, right? If it exists, there's porn of it. So everyone just thinks there's porn of everything. So that's how they think, that's what they want, and it pisses me off. And things you're not comfortable with. Exactly. So that's why I do my exercises off camera, because I don't want creepy weirdos being creepy weirdos. They will still be creepy weirdos anyway, but slightly less so. On that note, Raz wants me to do some squats. Well, god flipping damn it. Fine. We'll do some more exercise and then we'll look at more pretty pictures of the resort because that's fun and I like doing that and not talking about things that make me uncomfortable, like me being sexualized on the internet. Alright, resistance band squats. Here is the band. And now I'm gonna go do some squats. Let me put up me burb. There we go. Burb. And now it's secretly time to count to 20 while I sip this coffee. They'll be none the wiser. Wait, what? My mic isn't muted? I said nothing. Ignore that. No, seriously, I'm gonna do the squats. Okay. Alright. 1. Ooh, both my ankles cracked there. Ow. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Oh. The squats are always the tough ones to do, but thank you for redeeming those. Raz. I had to double check who that was. Alright, there we go. Bam. And Miracle Tonic with the hydrate. Thank you. I bloody need that. And thank you for all the sound alerts there, guys. Much appreciated. Oh my goodness. Could happily eat my breakfast on that terrace. Right? It's beautiful. I love it. Shall we annoy Tish with scrolling chat? No. And now, Danny and Raz are doing the same thing. God damn you. Calm and composed. 2 words, Skyrim spiders. 2 words, Brian. Naff off. Yeah, I bet you thought you were gonna I was gonna say 2 other words there. No, you don't get the badge of honor for that, because that's just mean. Yeah, you get a naff off instead. How'd you feel about that? Hey Justin, good evening to you. Welcome to Chat Bullies Letitia while we look at pretty pictures of where I'm going to be working. Let's look at more pictures because that's nice. But you guys won't shut up with the talking, so I have to keep scrolling. Okay, that's mostly you guys just bullying me with scrolling. That's fine. I don't care about your bullying. I'm a super amateur photographer. I've done a few shoots, including some boudoir people. Therefore, I've loved it and felt really empowered. As you say, though, always being private shoots. Yeah, like, you know, my first modelling shoot, yeah, posted on socials, that's fine. I even posted pictures of my new bikini that I bought for this job on my Instagram, but not on my Twitter. And it was on a story, so it was deleted in 24 hours, so it's fine. So if you didn't see it then, tough luck. Because even just that made me a bit uncomfortable, but I did it because I am starting to get a little bit of body confidence, but not that much. And again, I don't want to encourage people any more so than they already do to make inappropriate comments about me, you know? Because I get it. I don't get it like crazy amounts like some people do, like especially the more notable female entertainers, but I still get it enough that it pisses me off, you know? And I'm most of the time I'm just like, whatever, just delete the message. But sometimes it does really anger me. But yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do a boudoir shoot. Because the one that I was offered looked really nice, but I just didn't have time to do it. But they said that they'd be happy to do a shoot with me when I come back, so that's nice. But yeah, no, I'm not posting that one on socials. Nah. That one's just for things that I might need it for, but not for you guys. Nah, you don't get that. Nope. And no, I'm not going to open an OnlyFans, because, again, I'm not one of those people, so no. My dog can be a model, no sexy stuff there. Exactly. If it exists, there's corn of it. Yes, Justin, that is rule 34. There's corn. We like corn. I find it even worse than Sky and Spiders, and that's Naraku. I don't want to know about it, Cuban Dynasty. I'm scared already. Rule 35, if it doesn't exist, it will be made. Also true. That's a lot of scrolling. God damn you guys. Scrolling. Still got to shut your face the other day. You did indeed. Badge of honor right there. Correct. But there's a super important information within the scrolling. Well, that's on you guys' fault for making me have to scroll. So if I miss anything important, that's on you. We have more letters, cat. Hello, Maloime. Welcome in. To a Just Chatting stream where we're looking at the place I'm going to be working at for the next 6 months. It's going to stop me from playing video games. Because in my spare time, I say my spare time, the Twitch is actually my spare time. In my not spare time, I'm an actor, immersive theatre performer, presenter, events host, model, voice actor, all the things. But I got a 6-month contract working at this resort in the Bahamas, so we're just looking at some pretty pictures here. Look at how fancy it is. Isn't it pretty? So I'll be working here and living here, and oh, it's beautiful. Like, the lighting is so atmospheric. I love it. And just being surrounded by all these lush trees one side, and then the other side you have clear blue ocean. And again, private beach. It's beautiful. Like, I cannot believe that I'll be working here. It's stunning. Like, look at that. Like, that's the resort itself. It's amazing. That's only a small part of it as well. It's beautiful. Do diving lessons there. You can do windsurfing. You can do kayaking. You can do archery, tennis. Like, there's so many things that you can do, and it's crazy. It's beautiful. Like, I will never get tired of looking at the ocean every day. I was saying this earlier, but I find water so beautiful, so calming. And again, because we'll be on an island, like, in the middle of nowhere, like, the night skies, they're going to be just full of stars, and I love it. Like, I went on a sailing trip when I was at school. We just sailed around the south coast of England. Like, it wasn't anything too crazy, because we were, like, 16. But I went on a sailing trip with my school, and, like, being out in the middle of the ocean in the middle of the night is just something. It's something else entirely. Like, you know, when you look up at the sky and, like, you're in the city, like, you can see a few stars, but, like, in the ocean there's millions of them. Like, I'd never seen that many stars before, and it was just so stunning to look at it, because I love space. Like, you know, sci-fi is my favourite genre of, like, TV and movies and video games and whatever. But, like, genuinely, I had such an interest in space that if I didn't become, like, an actor and all the other entertainment things that I do, I probably would have become an astronomer, or like someone that studies that kind of stuff. Or maybe a geologist or a meteorologist, because I love the weather, and yeah, I love like the natural environment. But space is something that's so fascinating to me because it's so beautiful and so like mysterious. So while I oddly have a fear of the unknown, I am just fascinated with space because it's so beautiful. And just seeing all those stars there was just mind-blowing, and I loved it. It was incredible. I'm heading off to bed. It was great being around before you go. You mean it was great bullying me, Raz? Hope everything goes brilliant for you. Take care. Good night. Or it's a pleasure when I do get to see you, Raz. I miss you, like... Weirdly, I do miss you bullying me. I miss you being here all the time, but it's lovely when I do get to see you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, my friend. And yeah, take care of yourself, and hope to catch you again whenever the hell I possibly can. I don't know when, but thank you, Raz. I do appreciate you so much. You know all the bullying is because we're friends. But take care of yourself. Thank you so much, my friend. That's my points all used up. You spent them all, Danny! All of them! That's heartbreaking. But thank you for spending literally all of them. Do you find out Suicide back around the Institute, or did he do a spooder on you? He disappeared. But that's fine because I beat the run, Justin, and that's the important thing. I beat the goddamn run, and it was amazing. It's a real party atmosphere here tonight because everyone's bullying me. Yeah, no, I get it. We have roommates? Yes, I will. All the staff are in shared accommodations. I don't know how many people I'll be sharing with, though. But they said that it wasn't going to be too many. Like, it wasn't going to be like it was when I was doing Polar Express before Christmas. Because then it was 20 of us all in one house. It won't be that crazy. But I know I'll be sharing with a couple of people, so it's like if I rent out like some games consoles and stuff to do gameplay streams, like that's not really fair on them. Because, you know, they'd want to hang out too, and it's like, well, I'm using this space to play video games on the internet. Like, you know, it feels really rude and selfish. And also I don't know how expensive it'll be because I'm not taking my tech. That's way too valuable, and I don't want to risk anything getting lost, damaged, or stolen. But I don't know how renting out stuff there could possibly work. So that's why we're doing vlogging streams from my phone with none of my text. There's gonna be no overlays and sound alerts. It'll look crap, but hey, it'll be something and my channel won't die. So that'll do. Everyone's saying goodnight to Raz. That's fine. Fine, Master Squeezes. God damn it, Kaon. Okay, fine. I will heckin' get swole legs as well. I do gotta bounce and do stuff. He's happy to be shooting support shots back at you off his giant raids. So yeah, have a bloody good one. Hope to catch you again. Thank you so much, Wandersoul. It's lovely to have you stopping by. And guys, I'm gonna give you one more shout out. Guys, go check out Wandersoul because I love hanging out on his streams. He's absolutely lovely and has great bands and is just a delightful human being. So go give him some support, please. But yeah, it's been lovely having you here. Thank you so much for your kind words and your support, and for becoming a lemon. Thank you for that subscription there. Very, very much appreciated. And yeah, because my schedule is going to be so messed up, I don't know when I will next see you, but thank you very, very much. But yeah. That's like, congrats. Yeah! It was awesome. I was so heckin' proud that I beat the run. It was amazing. Like, and the fact that I beat it, like, right before I left as well. I was so heckin' proud. Oh my god, that's so romantic. I love that. But yeah, I wanted to finish at least the main story of Fallout 4 before I left. Because I didn't want to leave it on a complete cliffhanger. So for people that don't know, I did a survival mode permadeath challenge in Fallout 4. And I beat it yesterday. I actually sped through the story because I was still in Act 1 of the story 3 days ago. But because I decided I wanted to beat it before I left, I just sped through the story. I stopped being cautious and I was just playing Fallout 4 how I'd normally play it. Because like at the start of the permadeath run I was going so slowly because I was scared of everything. But like I know Fallout 4, that was my 13th playthrough, and I was like, yeah, no, I can do this. So then I heckin' did it. And I bossed it, and it was awesome. And I only died 4 times. That was my first ever permadeath challenge, and I only had 4 deaths. Which is pretty impressive, because most other people on their first permadeaths die a lot more than that. So I was heckin' proud that I only did 4. But, you know, I wanted to get that done before I'd end up being on the beach all the time and not playing Fallout 4, you know. So, yeah. Oh my god, they do weddings. And it's so pretty. Look at how romantic that is. See, again, 16-year-old Letitia would be like, ew, gross, love. But 26-year-old Letitia is now like, I want to get married. But I don't have anyone that's stupid enough to marry me. But, oh, that's so romantic. If I get to work on a wedding while I'm there, oh my god, that would be amazing. Can you guys imagine that? That'd be so good. Good luck and go pick up my boy from marching band practice. No problem, Ma. Thank you so much, my tweenie, for being lovely and amazing and supportive and incredible. And I heckin' adore you so gosh darn much. And I'm going to give you another shout out as well. Guys, go follow my brain cell tweenie, because she's the goddamn bestest. And I love her so much. And, you know, if you guys put up with my nonsense, you can... You will love her. I promise. Plus, it's far too much effort to cancel the subscription. My guy. Thank you. Be May 2023 before we see game streams from Tish again. I don't know. Maybe. Don't get married, it's a trap. But... Well, what if I want to? Because I just want to be loved. That's all. But oh my god, like, it's so pretty there. But, like, I don't know what my dream wedding would be. Like, would I want to get married on a beach? I don't think I would, to be honest. But that's so pretty. And if I get to organise a wedding while I'm there, that'll be insane. Also, I need to do your Thigh Master squeezes, Kehorn. Here's my Thigh Master. Bam. And I'm going to do that quickly, and then we'll get back to looking at more pictures. So I will once again... burp. Oh, my thighs are still a bit sore from the squats, actually. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. There we go. Thank you, Kehorn. For redeeming. The Thigh Master squeezes. Much appreciate. There we go, I'm back. She's the one trapping. Oh, yes. Mwahaha. No, no one would be stupid enough to marry me. I got married on a beach. It was great. Sunny, warm. Hardly any family there. Nice. I know I'd look crap in a wedding dress. You never know. There is a dress for everyone. But it's so pretty. Look at it. But I don't know if I'd want to get married on a beach. Because, like... I've never had that sort of fantasy yet of what my dream wedding would be. I don't know. Because, like, they say that, like, every girl has that fantasy at some point. I don't know about men, but... Because sexism... They're like, oh yeah, every girl has that fantasy of, like, her dream wedding. And I'm like, no, I never have. Because, like, up until last year, I was like, I don't care about love. It's not an important part of my life, you know? And even when I was younger, I didn't care about love. I was very much work first, you know? And then when I started getting a lot more work, I was even more work first. But then last year, when I actually experienced, like, proper love, I'm like, yeah, no, maybe I do want to get married someday. So I haven't had that fantasy wedding yet. Because even when I was a kid, I didn't care about love. I don't know. But, like, obviously not right now. I'm nowhere near even considering getting married right now. That's, ugh, way too much commitment. And also, again, you know, I want to focus on my career at the moment. So, getting married is way at the bottom of my list of priorities. But, you know, could be nice. Me earlier going, I'm so sappy and romantic. And then me now like, oh, getting married could be nice. Oh, shrug. My dream wedding is the one that doesn't exist. Fair. I need a dress gone from Phineas and Ferb. Well, it's not too expensive anyway. I mean, if you budget properly, it might not be. But no, they are quite pricey.
But look at how pretty it is.
That could be fun to organise. Oh, I really like it. Oh, it's so cute. Like, that is so quaint. Like, that's one that you could just, like, picture just inviting, like, your closest family and friends to. Like, having just a very small, like, personal function as opposed to, like, a big, extravagant event kind of thing, you know? Oh, it's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Like, that's what I love about just the water, like that vast blueness and nothing on the horizon. Like, that is gorgeous. That is so calming for me. Which again is weird because I have the fear of like the deep water and the drowning thing, but that is gorgeous. I could get used to that every day. I really could. That's stunning. Alright, I have all these other like cool things as well, like trampolining and rock climbing and stuff. There's just so much to do there and I love it. It's beautiful. But I can guarantee I'll probably spend most of my free time just on the beach doing nothing. It's beautiful, but is it an open bar? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that they cover 3 meals a day for us. I don't know if they cover our bar taps. Because, you know, some people might take advantage of that. I won't because I don't drink, but other people might. So I don't know. We'd have to find that out. I'll ask for you, Falcon. I'll just be like, yeah, so I have this person in my Twitch chat that was wondering, is it an open bar? Like, you know, for reasons. Because all my Twitch chat want to come over here too. Just to, like, hang out. You know? I don't know. But yeah, that is the entire resort complex. Like, look at that. That is where I'm gonna be working and living for 6 months. Oh, pop up there. That's where I'm gonna be working and living. That is crazy. That's where I'm gonna be. Okay, like, seeing that is, like, giving me all kinds of feelings right now. That's gonna be my home. That's gonna be my career. That's... Holy damn, that's... Oh boy. That's a lot to take in. That is actually a lot to take in right now. Oh my god. That's a lot to take in right now. I think this is the quietest I've ever been on a stream. Bloody Christ. That is just so surreal, like, looking at that. Oh my goodness. All expenses paid by chance. Yeah, so they cover flights, accommodation, Wi-Fi, 3 meals a day, medical, and laundry. Again, they have a gym there, but I don't know if they cover gym expenses, I'm not sure. Enjoy the best day of your life. They cost you a ton of money, stress, and if you divorce, you lose half the belongings. Yep, that's that, Justin. Got an absolute beauty of a work environment, Lemon. I'm not jelly much, of course not. The most frequently asked questions I'm asked, why aren't you married? I'm like, because I don't want to be married. Yeah, and also as a woman I get asked, like, when are you having kids? I don't want kids, shut up. Tisha's bar tab 200 Virgin Bloody Marys. I don't really like Bloody Mary, though. I have had a Virgin Bloody Mary, but I don't really like it. Is it an open bar wedding? Ah. I thought you just meant, is it open bar in general? For the staff, but... I can ask both. I'll ask those two specific people that we were just stalking their wedding photos of. I'll ask them, hey, was your wedding open bar so we can travel back in time and get drunk? Accommodation C, son, 3 meals a day. Where do you sign up? I could learn to act. This job kind of came out of the blue, really. It was amazing. I actually forgot about it for a while. And then they were like, yeah, we want you. And I was like, wait, what? Thank you, Boda, for the good vibes. Much appreciated. I need those right now, because, oh my god. It's a big resort, yeah. Yeah. Big resort, Dead Island music intensifies. I mean, if anyone's going to turn it into Dead Island, it's going to be the gamer. It's definitely the life right there. Yeah. Yeah. That is my life for the next 6 months. I mean, it's beautiful, and, you know, it's a great location, and it's flipping massive, but it's still, like, the unknown. It's still somewhere completely different. I don't know anyone there. I'm way out of my depth, but it's stunning. And I can't believe that I have a job like this, because I never think I'm good enough for anything. But that's a whole other issue that we're not gonna go into. But like, when they said they wanted me, I was like, wait, really? Sorry, I was getting a little bit teary-eyed there, not gonna lie. And then, yeah, I had my first interview with them, and they were like, okay, cool, we'll get back to you whenever. They took a while to get back to me, so I was like, they probably don't want me. Then I had the second interview with them, and I thought I messed it up. I thought I really screwed up the second interview, and then literally, like, not long after that, they were like, yeah, no, we want to hire you. And I was like, wait, what? Seriously? And then, yeah, I got the job from that. Which is wild. I'm sure it's someone's personal decision. Exactly. Having kids is both the best and worst thing that's ever happened to me. So you get why people don't want them. Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, I don't particularly want kids, but like, if I do ever have kids, I'd either want to adopt or have like someone else be the surrogate mother. Like, I don't want to be pregnant, like, at all. That's a constant in my life. Like, the kids thing, I don't know, I might change my view eventually. At the moment, no. But weirdly enough, like, when I first got with Soul, like, we had that conversation. It was so weird. Like, it wasn't like the conversation, but he was just like saying, God, I want kids one day. And I was like, interesting. And then we were talking about, like, sort of what we would do if we were, like, family people. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to get pregnant. So I'd either adopt or have a surrogate, because I don't want to deal with all the pregnancy stuff. Because, you know, women, we get the short end of the stick all the goddamn time. We're the ones that have to carry a life in us for 9 months, and I don't want to do that, because so many things change that you don't even realise. Like, I don't want that. And with my anxiety as well, that could be bad for little baby Lemon. And I don't want that. So, if I would ever have kids, I'm not having it myself. Nah. And we're gonna stop talking about that now, because this is getting too personal, and I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable with talking about it on stream, gonna be honest. So, hey, let's go back to talking about the resort. That's nice. Oh, kid, when you can have a Bionicle. Yes. I am all about Bionicle. God, I remember in flipping toy shops, like, in the early 2000s, there would just be, like, a whole section just of all of the Bionicles in, like, those, like, conical plastic containers. Just like, here's all the different toys in the shop, and then the massive Bionicle section. I love it. I love Bionicle. Hey Zim, welcome in this evening. We're talking about Bionicle. And also, do you like where I'm gonna be working, Zim? This is where I'll be living for the next 6 months. And it just dawned on me that that is the thing that I just said. That I'm gonna be working and living right there. in that place that's hecking massive but beautiful, and it's really scary because I don't know anything about it, and Letitia doesn't like not knowing things, but that's my life, and I'm very overwhelmed right now. Son of a God missed most of the stream. Yep, you did. That's the cue, people. Different subject. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, like, there are certain things in my personal life that I will, like, dip into on stream, but that, and obviously the thing that we talked about earlier with being a presence on the internet, like, where we stopped the conversation is all I want to talk about in that regard on stream. Like, I won't go any further than that. Because, yeah, some things are just too personal, or, you know, things that random people on the internet don't need to know about. Like, you don't need to know about my preferences on my future and my potential family and whatever. Like, that's not important. Then I just don't want to talk about it anyway, because I don't even know what I want yet. So, you know, it's fine. We'll talk about the resort instead. Time to take a vacation. Do it, Zim. Apparently half the other people in chat are trying to plan vacations to the Bahamas as well, so come join us. We'll have a community meetup and it'll be awesome. I'll get there on Friday and I'll be like, hey, I brought all these people that watch all my content on the internet with me. I hope you don't mind. You're a lovely human being, just know that. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate it. But yeah, there are just certain things I don't want to talk about on the internet. And, you know, I feel like what one does with their body and whether one wants kids or whatever, it's a very personal subject. And it's something that I don't know what I want yet, because I don't even know what my future partner would want. And it's just something I don't like talking about anyway. Politics, yes. Politics are shit. There we go. Also, that's my one big no-no swear for the stream, but we're done. There we go. And it's a good quote anyway, I think. I think it's pretty justified. Group photo with Letitia, yes. It'll be amazing. So yeah, we'll need to book every room you have. Just for my peeps on the internet, it's fine. That's what we'll do, we'll book all the rooms. Zim, you've not seen the rooms, actually. Let's find a picture of the rooms to show Zim. Yeah, these are the rooms at the resort. Like, they're really heckin' nice. Look at that. Politics can't be shit. They could be flushed easily then. This is true, and we can't flush that. Tim! Oh my goodness gracious, it has been a million years since I last saw you. How is it going, Tim? I flippin' adore you, my friend, and I've missed you so much. Tell me literally every single thing that has gone on in your life. Where the hell have you been? How the hell have you been? Welcome to my last stream from home before I go and work at this resort for 6 months. As a father, I recommend getting a dog instead. There we go, guys. Sound advice from my pal Tim. Not too shabby, right? Wowie, yeah. What? Yep, that is the resort that I'm working at. I need the rooms, all the rooms. Yep, just like, I need the rooms, how many? Yes. Just, yes, all of them. It has been so goddamn long, and you guys know, you can tell how long it's been, because Tim has one of my founders badges. I don't know who else has founder badges in my channel, because I took that massive hiatus for ages, and then I came back, and I don't know. But Tim has one. Kraut has one of my mods. I don't know who else has them, gonna be honest. Because there was a point when I first became affiliate that I had like loads of gift sub bombs. And I don't know who has my founder badges. But hey, Tim has one. I'm actually surprised that Danny doesn't have one, because Danny has been here for... How many months do you have? 44 months. Danny has been here a very goddamn long time. So I really don't know who else has them. I don't know. Can 20 people fit in one room? We'll find out. Yep, that is the science that we will conduct, because the community is all about science. We must learn things here. Can't flush Boris Lemon, believe me, I've tried. Hi, Fairly. I was lurking without context, but dang good to see you. It's dang good to see you, Tim. I've missed you so much, my friend. Congrats on the gig. Thank you so much. And we are being raided by Girly Gamer Full Win. Thank you so much. Let me give you a shout out, you wonderful, wonderful person. How was Strim? Tell me all about it. And what were you doing? Let's find out. Fallout 76. Perfect. Tell me what you got up to in Fallout 76. And welcome in everybody from that beautiful raid. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Letitia. I'm an actor. I'm an immersive theatre performer. I am a voice actor. I've done voice acting in loads of indie video games, audio dramas, machinimas. I am an events host, a presenter. I do freelance presenting on Jinx TV, which is a video gaming TV channel here in the UK. I've hosted at Comic Cons. I do modelling, and I've just got a 6-month contract to go and host in the Bahamas. And we are currently looking at pictures of the resort that I'm going to be hosting at. So I won't be here to play video games. I normally stream games every night. I do a lot of Bethesda stuff because I'm a Bethesda ambassador, so I stream a lot of Fallout 4, a lot of Fallout 76, a lot of Skyrim. But yeah, because I'm going to be away in the Bahamas, I will not be taking any of my gaming stuff with me because it's expensive and heavy and I don't want anything to happen to it. But I will still be doing streams. Just they'll be from my phone, so we'll have no fancy overlays and sound alerts and stuff, but there'll be content. It won't be much, it'll probably be like once a week, but there'll still be content, so I hope people will stick around and not forget me. You won't forget me, right? Please don't forget me. Modka with 8 months, thank you so much for that resub, my friend. Continue to enjoy your 9 Tier 1 Zesty Lemon emotes, your 5 Zesty Animated emotes, and your ad-free viewing, courtesy of your lovely self. It's good to see you, Kurt. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And welcome in, Dan the Toy Man from that raid as well. How you doing? Lovely to have you here this evening. How was your stream, Girly Gamer? Tell me all about it. I want to know what you got up to in Fallout 76. I'll be dropping you a lurk. No problem, Justin. Thank you for that lurk. I appreciate it so much. Sweet. Yeah, I have a very vast and weird and unpredictable career, Dan. I do a bit of everything, but it's heckin' awesome. And I love it. You have an amazing stay and that all goes well. Unfollows. Thanks. That's all I'm gonna say there. Thanks. But yeah, we're just looking at pictures of where I'm gonna be working for the next 6 months and where I'm gonna be living as well. I can't remember what we got up to. I don't remember, but it looks amazing, and I'm very overwhelmed because for people that don't know, I have a fear of flying, I have a fear of the unknown, I have a fear of big change, and I just have general anxiety. So this is dramatically out of my comfort zone. This is the wildest thing I've ever done, but it looks amazing, and I know it'll be incredible for my career, and it will look great on my CV as well, but it's so out of my comfort zone. I've never done anything like this before. Like, I've never worked abroad before, and that terrifies me, but look at how beautiful it is. It's gonna be crazy. No easy forgotten Legend of the Fallout, master of the multiple jobs, right? Just all of the jobs all at once. You could pick worse locations. I could. Nassau, no, this is Freeport. Nassau's actually a different island that I learnt, funnily enough, because I was originally going to get a flight there, and then I learned, oh, it's not the same island. That's annoying. But either way, I don't get a direct flight because they're super heckin' expensive, so I'm actually flying to Miami on Thursday and staying in Miami Thursday night, and then flying out to Freeport on Friday. Looks amazing. When do you leave? I leave on Wednesday, but I'll be staying at a hotel in Heathrow on Wednesday night. I've got my plane Thursday afternoon to Miami, staying in Miami Thursday night, and then flying out Friday afternoon to Freeport. So, yeah. I have anxiety and I completely understand the feeling and fear of the unknown. One day at a time. Yeah. The most stressful thing is that I've had 3 weeks to sort all of this out, which is not a lot of time. The one other time that I went abroad, I had 2 months to prepare for it, and it wasn't for work. It was for a convention and holiday. But this is for work. It's for 6 months, and I've had less than half the time to prepare for it. But I have a folder because I'm scared of everything. So this folder has every document and important thing that I need. Look at my folder. It's great. And look at all my coloured tabs, and everything on my contents page is colour-coded to match the tabs, so I know where to find everything. Because I'm terrified of all of the things. Lucky spoiler, that would have been incredibly awkward landing on the wrong island. Yeah, because, yeah, when I was booking the flights, I was looking at it, and I was like, yeah, Nassau, that's fine, that's cheaper. And then it was like, yeah, to get to Freeport from Nassau, you need to fly again. And I was like, wait, what? They're not 2 airports on the same island? Okay. So, yeah, I went to Freeport instead. So, you know. 3 weeks, yikes. Yep, there is not a lot of time there. To bounce, unfortunately, have a safe journey and a lot of time working away. I'll hopefully catch you doing a stream from there soon. Thank you so much, Curly Dave. It's been lovely having you here as always. Thank you so much for all of your support as well. I heckin' appreciate it. It's always great when people from other streams come and hang out with me. It's very nice because it means I'm doing something right. But thank you so much for all of your kind words. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I do hope to see you again soon, whenever my next stream will be, because I don't know. Again, I might do a stream from my hotel on Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. It depends how anxious I am. We'll see. Organisation. You know, Roskotnik? My anxiety translates to organisation. Did I mention you'll be skydiving into Freeport? Cheap flights. You stop right there. I would quit if they had to make me skydive. I would just quit. I'd be like, nope, you can hire someone else. I'm not doing it. I refuse. There's an island nearby Freeport with a village called that. Jolly good. Cockburn Town. That's amazing. Well, we have a station on the London Underground called Cockfosters. So, you know, we know about the rude names. I actually went there, and oh my god, I made the funniest joke. Well, I made several funny jokes because, again, I'm a mature adult. Apparently this stream has just become an adult stream. Letitia likes to normally be family friendly. She's not being family friendly tonight, but she also doesn't care, so whatever. This is my channel, my content. You don't like it, then go away. You know? Like, I'd mostly be family friendly because I do presenting at family friendly shows and on a family friendly TV channel, but this is my channel, and I do what I goddamn want. So yeah, I went to Cockfosters on the tube, and I don't know if this will show up, but I am a mature adult, and I did that because I am the pinnacle of comedy right there. You're goddamn welcome. And also, I made the best goddamn joke, and I was so heckin' proud of it, but my best friend who was there with me she was like, yeah, no, I expect that from you, and I'm like, fair enough. So, quiet you. So, in Cockfosters, there's a restaurant called La Petite Auberge, which is French for the small aubergine. And what does everyone use the aubergine emoji to represent? A cock. So, that restaurant basically translates to the small cock. And it's in Cockfosters. You know? So I had to make the joke, okay? And I was really goddamn proud of it because I am such a mature adult who is so goddamn funny, please laugh. I don't know how I got a job in entertainment. I really don't. I have such a bad sense of humour. I don't know how I got a job in entertainment. I don't know why people pay me money to say and do the things that I say and do. I don't know why you guys pay me money to say and do the things that I say and do. I don't know. Why do you give me money? It's post-watershed, you're fine. Well, it's only post-watershed here. You know, people in America, it's still not post-watershed for them yet. Lol, I know. I am so goddamn hilarious. The pause before cock. I know. Listen, it was a great joke, okay? Willie, like that, it'd be criminal not to make the joke. Exactly! The restaurant was setting me up for it! Like, never set Letitia up for a joke because she will make the goddamn joke. Like, okay, I'm mostly family friendly, but there are times where when I get the opportunity to make a joke like that, I will goddamn make the joke. You know? Because we like you and you're awesome? Well, that's a weird sentence to say, Cooper. Why would you say that? What are you chatting about? Also, good evening, Cooper. How's it going? Welcome in to a little bit of just chatting. We're looking at the place I'm going to be living in for the next 6 months. How are you doing? I hope you're well. It's good to see you. Because no one else will have us. Yeah, no, everyone else is just like, ew, get away from me. You're amazing, don't you forget. No, you're amazing, man! But thank you for your kind words. That's very, very nice of you. And welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. How do you not make that joke? Right? And, like, my best friend was just, like, disappointed in me. And I'm like, it's me. Like, okay, again, while I am on a lot of family-friendly content, gonna be honest, my mind is absolutely 100% in the gutter. I don't care. Like, okay, again, there are certain things that I don't feel comfortable talking about. But I will make crude jokes all the time. It's funny, you know. With the right people, okay? There are certain people I won't say those things to. But with the right people, my mind is utter filth. And Falcon with a gift sub to Cooper, because you're goddamn insane, and thank you so much for your continued generosity. Cooper, enjoy your 9 Tier 1 Zesty Lemon emotes, your 5 Zesty animated emotes, and your ad reviewing, courtesy of Falcon. Thank you so much. So you're gaining feeling in my mouth. How about you? Just got a cavity filled. Oh god, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that, man, but you know, at least it got sorted, so that's nice. But take it easy. Maybe don't use your talking words too much today. Use your typing words, not your talking words. There you go. Like, thank you, Justin, for leaving your eyeballs in the chat. I might look after them. I'll consider it. Family friendly. But come on, innuendos are fun. Exactly. And, like, the word innuendo is the best innuendo of all time. Because think about it. Think about it, chat. Because it's in your end. Oh. Think about it. Yeah, it's the best word. No, actually, that's a lie. The best word ever. Okay, we're getting really crude now, I don't care. Look at this pretty beach that I'm gonna live on. We're gonna get really crude right now, okay? The best word, hear me out on this. The best word ever is boob. Because the capital B at the start is a top-down view of the boobs. The double O in the middle is a front view of the boobs. And the lowercase b at the end is the side view of the boobs. You are welcome. I have just expanded your minds to new horizons, and not only appreciating boobs, but appreciating the word boob. See, and this is why Letitia Letitia gets along with a lot of men as well as women because she has these thoughts all the time. And all of her male friends are like, God damn, that's amazing. And also, yeah, Letitia is bisexual, so she will swing both ways. What about the S? Nope, I said boob. The S doesn't count. No. Boob. Just the one boob. It's actually funny because I have, okay, he did this, right? So when I was with Sol, we were having, like, dinner, and he saved himself in my phone, and put his name as Boob. So... so, you know, I find that funny. I like boobs, and Sol is saved in my phone as Boob. He is my boob. We are strange people, but he is my boob. Anywho, shall we stop talking about tits on stream? I mean, we talked about them earlier as well, but... Shut up, computer. But, you know, boobs are great. I had not thought of that. Boob is a good word. It is a good word. Also, hey Bob, how's it going? Good to see you. Now, thought of it like that before? You are welcome. See, Letitia is a very intellectual woman. I actually was the smartest kid in my year group at school. I just, on the internet, I like being the quick-witted, funny little goofball that I am, because then I don't have any pressure to always be right and to know everything, because that's not fair. And it did put a little pressure on me when I was younger, and it did actually make me somewhat anxious. Like, there were other things that triggered my anxiety, again, not going to go into it, but that was one of the things that made me anxious, that I had to always be right. So, when I started doing entertainment stuff online, I was like, I'm just going to be who I want to be and not what other people want me to be. But I'm a very smart person. And, you know, when it comes to boobs, I'm very smart. I pay a lot of attention to boobs. And I'll leave that as that. You had me at boob. Of course I did. I know how to capture people's attention. Boob. I love that everyone is just like, damn, boob is such a good word. It is. But when we were mentioning tits earlier, I'm sure we were referencing politicians. Yes, we were. Those goddamn politicians. They suck. Does that mean I'm playing Checkers Candyland? Yes. Boob is a great attention grabber. It is. Like, watch this, okay? Boob. And now that I have your undivided attention... It's like when you see all those, like, protest signs and stuff. Like, there's always that one that is just, like, smut. Or, like, boob or whatever. And it's like, now that I have your attention, here's this really important thing I'm going to talk about instead. It's even fun to say. It is. But enjoy looking at boobs in the word boob. You are welcome. I don't remember how I realised that, but I had this conversation with someone. It was quite a long time ago, actually. But I realised this, and I was like, God damn, it is actually the best word ever. Because every letter used in the word represents the word, and it's great. We've also been talking about boobs for like 10 minutes now. Let's talk about the beach. This beach is nice. What? Do you expect me to say anything else? The beach is nice. That's all I got there. I don't know. Well, that was a very long conversation about something I don't normally talk about on stream. I don't know. Poly equals many, ticks equals bloodsuckers. Correct. So I can got someone here for you, and by hearing me in Pie Chat, say hi, Kimmy. Hi, Kim. Hello. It has been a long time. I hope you've been well. Oh, we love Kim. We also love Jovi. Yay. The sand is fine. Yes, the sand is fine, Raskotnik. So the B in the beach represents boobs? Yes. Sure, why not? I mean, to be fair. No, I won't say that, because that carries on top of something I was talking about earlier. Let's have a moment of silent contemplation of the beach. Yep, everybody, shut up a moment, because we're gonna look at the beach. Okay? So, shut up. And appreciate the beach. Moment over, there we go. See, it's not even, and now we're gonna take a moment. It's, shut up. Because we're having one of those streams today. Never said the word boobs. I referred to those lumps of fat as breasts. I started saying boobs because of Sol, because, as I literally just said, he is my boob. So, I don't know. I'm off, wish you all the best. Thank you so much, Bodith. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the good vibes that you've been bringing to chat tonight. You have a wonderful rest of your night, and I do hope to see you again soon. Again, I don't know when my next streams will be, but thank you so much. Like, I appreciate anyone that just stops by, just gives me a bit of time, have a bit of bants, and if you're crazy enough to give me money as well, then, good on you, but what's wrong with you? But thank you, everybody. Play some Ocean Wave ASMR. Dude. I'm gonna hear so much of that, it's gonna be great. She says, my love was an afterthought. It's because I see you a lot more than I see Kim. And you know I love you anyway. But I see Kim like, what, once in a blue moon? When do blue moons happen? You know? Platinum trophy earned, say boob 100 times during a live stream. Do you know, I think I have probably said it that many times this stream. I probably have actually, to be honest. There was a lot of talk about that, which is hilarious because I wouldn't normally talk about that kind of stuff. But hey, this is just a really weird stream that I was not expecting to go this way. I was expecting to like have a wholesome chat and then talk about anxiety and how to deal with that, which we did, to be fair, and how to deal with like mental health stuff, and then look at pretty pictures of the resort. And then we just talk about boobs. But look at pretty pictures of the resort. It's amazing. And these are the shows that people do. It's cool. But this is heckin' what's gonna be my life for the next 6 months, and that's crazy. Like, I still can't believe it. It's insane. Oh, there's another wedding. Cute. Like, yeah, we're just completely going away from that conversation now. Last Moon was during a redacted stream. It was. That same reason with Moob. Yes. Your stream's wholesome. I mean, they could be. Wholesome chat here. Tissue, sweet summer child. I mean, it could be. It's like calling yourself a family-friendly streamer. Yeah, no, we have not been family-friendly tonight at all. Who am I kidding? We really have not been. But I can pretend. Let's just look at pretty pictures, okay? And move on from all of that. It's pretty. You know? Look at how clear that water is, though. You don't flipping get that in England. Oh, that is beautiful. Like, again, I have a fear of flipping open water and drowning, but that's gorgeous. That is actually gorgeous. I love it. Temma says we end up back to smut before the stream ends. We have half an hour to do so, guys. My experience, lemon streams are a great mix of wholesome and immature. They are. They really are. I mean, it's like, you know, I can be family friendly when I need to be. I don't need to be on my streams, but like, I'm trying to be a little bit better at least with the swears. But I will always have a filthy mind. Like, that ain't changing. But you know, like I want to try and maintain sort of an air of relative family friendliness. Because, you know, I don't want like people who know me from other places to then come to my streams and be like, oh my god, the filth. So, like, it's fine in moderation, you know? So no scuba diving then. No. No, because I'm too scared. I'd like go on a boat there though and just like look down at the water. That'd be cool. So after that night, any kissed up at this time already got boob on the other tab. I mean, maybe I do. I don't. But like, it's not 10:30 at night everywhere, Danny. It just is here. You know? Fine, we'll behave then. I mean, have you all got it out your systems now, right? We had a very smutty talk. Which we don't normally have to that extent on my streams. So appreciate that it lasted that flipping long. Giggity. I know, Danny. Who knows what I have in the other tabs? I'm lying. All I have in my other tab is the YouTube page that I'm playing the music from. That's it. That's all I've got open. I don't have anything else open.
Because we're just looking at pictures. It's so pretty.
And we weren't doing anything else. My god. That's even... Oh my gosh. That's even more daunting than flipping from the other angle. The other angle we just saw like this half of it here. But there's all of this as well. Look at it. That is gonna be my home. And my job. For the next 6 months. That is my life. That is so overwhelming. Oh my goodness. My anxiety brain doesn't even know where to start with this information that it's now taking in. Oh my goodness. That is huge. My god. I am overwhelmed by this resort. I really am. How much better it looks in the sight out your window. I mean... Yeah. You right. Let me guess, your favourite thing about Cyberpunk was the boobies and wieners. How did you know, Brian? Although, gonna be honest, like my friend Dan said, very disappointed in the lack of customization there. Like, okay, the fact that it had customization was cool, but it was like 3 choices for each, and that was it. And it's like, really? Also, their definitions of small and large, for both of those, probably do not correlate with most other people's definitions of small and large. And that's all I'm saying there. Starts downloading Cyberpunk. I mean, it's actually a pretty good game. It's quite fun, actually. Like, I'm enjoying it. And not just because of the boobies and wieners, but I'm enjoying it. It's nice. Let me think about it, but how do you think you'll feel nearing coming back home? I don't know, because I don't know if I'll like it there yet. I mean, it looks like I'll enjoy it, but I don't know. Because, yeah, it's a 6-month contract, but there is potential to extend beyond the 6 months. So we'll see. Keanu Reeves, enough said. Exactly, Cyborg. Download Cyberpunk for Keanu Reeves. Nothing else. Just Keanu Reeves. So I don't know what Cyberpunk was rushed at the end. Yeah, like, it kind of went the same way as, like, Fallout 76 and No Man's Sky. Like, had a terrible launch, but it's recovering. Both of those games have recovered. Cyberpunk is recovering as well. They've fixed a lot of stuff. They've added a lot of stuff. And it is really fun. Like, I've enjoyed the little time I've spent on it, but I have enjoyed it. And I want to get back to it when I eventually get time to again. Because I did like it. It was pretty fun. But I'm just going to stare at this picture of the resort a bit longer because I still find that surreal. This is my life. And I cannot believe that. That's crazy. It's beautiful, but that's crazy. My god. Also, I love that the 69th picture is another picture of a bed. They know what they were doing. I don't think they did, but I find that quite funny. Some more of the restaurants. There's the beach. Look at how beautiful that is. That is so scenic. I love it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so nice. There's a spa! They have a spa. Oh, I'm gonna get pampered at the spa. Oh my god, I did not know they had a spa. That's exciting. I mean, you'd expect a resort to have a spa, but they have a spa. Hell yeah. I am vibing with that. There's the gym. But yeah, I don't know if gym membership is included with everything else that's inclusive. I'm not sure. I'll have to find that out. It'd be great if it is, but I don't know. Oh, it's so pretty. And like, look at the rest of the island behind it. Like, it's all just green and beautiful. Like, there's not a single skyscraper in sight. Not a single flippin' one. And that's so different to what I'm used to. Like, even when I went to Vegas, like, okay, Vegas, unlike London or unlike other parts of America, like, it's not a city that's built up, it's a city that's built outwards. So Vegas is very vast and open, there's a lot of flat lands in the middle of that desert, so you can see for miles, but there are still skyscrapers in Vegas, because quite a few of the casinos are quite tall. But yeah, this will be the first place I've been to where there's just not a single skyscraper in sight. And like, there's just so much greenery there. Like, it's gonna be so like, just so rural, so natural. It's gonna be so weird living there because I'm so used to the opposite of this. So that the performers have access to the gym to keep fit. Yeah, but I don't know if it'll be all inclusive. And again, because I'm not a full-time performer yet, again, there's potential for me to become a full-time performer if I like the schedule there, because they actually didn't know what job to offer me. So they were like, we'll put you on like hosting because, you know, that's what you've done a lot more of, and you can do some performing, and if you want to go full performing then you can, but it's just the performance hours are a lot longer and obviously a lot more stressful because of all the rehearsals and the learning of the new shows every couple of weeks. So I don't know. Maybe as well skyscrapers is better than only one floor sticks out the top. Maybe, but then they wouldn't be skyscrapers, would they? They'd be ground scrapers? Sure, we'll go with that. I don't know what to call them. They're something, alright. Look at how beautiful the ocean is. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm still anxious as hell, but my god. It's stunning. Like, just look at that. It's just all greenery around there. Like, I know there's a couple of small towns buried amongst all of this, but it's so green and so lush. If you get really close to one of those, they probably look quite tall. I mean, yeah, but still. You know what I mean. You know? It's so pretty. Oh my god. I can't believe this. That's just insane. I'm just like really overwhelmed right now. That this is gonna be my life for at least the next 6 months, maybe longer. But that's where I'm gonna be living. Oh yeah, they also have paintball and airsoft there. And like, yeah, archery, tennis, rock climbing, trampolining, windsurfing. There's so many things there. It's crazy. And that's that. That's all the pictures there. That's a lot of pictures. But that's where I'm gonna be living and working, which is wild. They build down, so you take the elevator down 100 floors. But it's not a skyscraper, because it's not scraping the sky. It is really nice, Leanne. Like, I'm still crazy overwhelmed. I really am. Like, and the fact that so many of my other performer friends are doing all these insane things as well. But like, they're not scared of the amount of things that I'm scared of. So this is a massive thing for me. Like, obviously for them it's like, oh, this is gonna be great for your career, it's huge. But for me it's also like a massive personal growth. Because I don't like flying, I don't like being in unknown places, I don't like massive change. I'm scared of it all. But I'm also just like, I know this will be good for me. So I need to do it, and I need to not, like, let my life be governed by fear. Otherwise I'm not going to do anything. And with the industry that I work in anyway, because of how vast and varied it is, because of the unpredictability of the work and the opportunities that are offered to someone that does all of the things that I do, like, I will be traveling. I will be going to all these other crazy places and doing these crazy things. Like, that is how it's gonna be. And I need to not be afraid of that. You know? But it's still very overwhelming right now, and I need to process these things. But yeah, like, not gonna lie, I am excited, but I'm still very nervous about it all. It's a lot to take in. It really is. It's amazing, but there is still that part of me that's like, this is actually happening. Like, it's not me, like, dreaming this. Like, I'm physically gonna be going there in 3 days. Oh my god, I literally just said that out loud. I'm going there in 3 days. I am going there in 3 days. That didn't even dawn on me. Like, whenever people ask me, like, when you going, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's this day or whatever. But, like, saying it out loud right now. 3 days. 3 days. I'm gonna mute myself for a sec, hang on. Because I need to say something that I don't ever say on my stream. Okay, I'm good. There are certain words I'll never say on my stream, but that... I needed to say that. That just really dawned on me just then. Three heckin' days, guys! Oh my god! How did that not even dawn on me? I've been talking about this for the past 3.5 hours. And I only just said 3 days. Even with all of my prep work and, like, my counting down. Like, I've never said 3 days. And now I'm suddenly very overwhelmed. My god. Anxiety does make life harder. It does. It really heckin' does. Come on, train your head, Tish. Thank you. How frequently going to another country to work would be daunting to anyone. It really is. It really heckin' is. And like, I know several other performers that are working in other countries at the moment. I know a couple that are in America who are doing amazing things. I know one somewhere in Europe, I can't remember where. I know someone in Turkey at the moment. He actually went like last week, I think. And like, none of them was scared. Or they just were much less vocal about it. They're all way excited. But me, I've mostly just been like, I'm scared. There's a little bit of excitement, but I'm mostly scared. I don't know how to process the excitement because I'm too busy processing the scared. You know? And I don't have people that I'm travelling with either. Like, I'm going on my own. Which is even worse. Because I have no one there with me. I have to go now, unfortunately. Have my boring non-Bahamas job to go to in the morning. I'm sorry, Danny. Fine, keep safe, enjoy your time, and look forward to your return. Many will be here waiting. Much love. Thank you, Danny. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Have all the good sleeps. Take care of yourself, and I will see you whenever that next will be. I don't know when. As I said, I might do a stream on Wednesday from my hotel room. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But yeah, this is my last stream from here. Because I need tomorrow to myself. Because it's gonna get stressful. It really is. But thank you so much. Take care. And I'll catch you again soon. I may actually start looking to raid someone shortly. I don't know if I can keep going for another 20 minutes because I'm now suddenly very overwhelmed. And I've also run out of things to talk about because we've looked at pretty pictures and now I need to go and cry for a bit. I don't need to cry. I need to go and decompress. But I just like to say I'm going to go cry because it's a lot easier to cope that way. I don't know who we should go raid though, that's the thing. Thank you for the hugs in, much appreciated. Like, again, I am excited. I am. But I'm also still a bit like, this is real. It's not a dream. It's real. But it's been interesting tonight looking at all of these pictures of the resort and like talking about these more personal things. Like, we had a lot of conversations that weren't even relevant to what I'd planned to talk about. But hey, it's me. I go off on tangents all the time. It's expected on my streams. If we don't have tangents, then is it really a Letitia stream? But, you know, we did talk about things I wanted to talk about. We did talk about mental health and anxiety a little bit, which was nice, without going into too much uncomfortable detail. We had a really interesting conversation about, you know, courtesy on the internet that I wasn't expecting to happen, but that happened. And then we talked about boobs, which is nice. There we go, we brought it back to smart. Boobs. And then, yeah, we just looked at loads of pictures at the resort, which I wanted to do. I wanted to see what it was going to be like. That was fun. And now you all get to be even more jealous of what I'm going to be doing. Which was not the intention. I just wanted to, like, look at things so we could all see what Letitia was going to be doing. And get excited, but again, I'm also very, very emotional right now. Boob. And I also enlightened you all with the knowledge of boob being the best word ever. And I hope you will all think of... No, that could be phrased very badly. I hope you all think of the knowledge that I have imparted upon you tonight. There we go. I was going to say it in a very different way that could have been taken very, very out of context. So, enjoy boobs. And let's go raid someone. Those are Letitia's parting words before she gets on a plane. well, before she goes to a hotel room on Wednesday. Enjoy boobs. Those are my words of wisdom. I hope all goes well, no delays and stuff. Be safe and good travels. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. Like as I said, I might stream from my hotel on Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. But it's been fun, and I appreciate everybody always being here for me. I don't know why I'm making it sound like I'm saying goodbye. Like, I'm not. I'm still gonna stream. There we go, there's a bruh from Brian, thank you. Like, I'm still gonna stream. I'm not, like, abandoning my channel forever. I'm not even going to abandon my channel this time. It's just I'm not gonna stream every day. But it's still a kind of goodbye in a way. I'm saying goodbye to England and to this stream setup that I'll return to in November. But it has been a lot of fun. And I'm gonna miss playing 76 with the squad, you know. Kurt, Brian, Baggy, David, my bros. I appreciate you so much hanging out on 76 every week. You enjoy seasons 9 and 10 and all the events that I'm gonna miss out on. You have to keep me updated on all the cool stuff, okay? Because I want to know about it all. But I'm gonna miss playing Skyrim and Fallout and all the other games as well. But as I said, I'm gonna do some vlogs and some just chatting stuff, so the channel won't completely die. It'll just be a little bit quieter for a few months. All of my numbers are gonna drop and it's gonna make me sad, but I don't care about the numbers. I just care about having good vibes and having fun with all the people that do turn up. Gonna miss gaming with you too. I'm gonna miss it. You are saying bye, how dare you? I'll say it right now, bye. I'll leave. I'll just say goodbye and walk out and leave the stream running. Okay, bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
And that's that joke done. You're welcome. 6-month stream of Chair and Mike. Yep. Chair cam. That's not how I'm gonna end my final stream here, okay? I'm gonna end it properly. I'm not gonna end it like that. That was very anticlimactic. It's not bye, it's see you later. It is. It's an I might see you in a couple of days from a hotel. Now she's gone, there's gossip. Ooh, what are we gossiping about? Tell me more, Falcon. Let the boob talk commence. Boob. Strange enough, people would probably still tune into that. They would. Because I've seen other people do that on other streams. We got caught. But you said you were going to gossip. I want to know the gossip. Like, you can't just say you're going to gossip and not include me in the gossip. I'm really nosy. You know this. I need to know what you're going to gossip about, so goddamn tell me. This is also not how I anticipated on ending this stream. Anywho, I'm going to go find someone to raid, so we're going to hop on over to this one now, so you know that I'm going to end the stream at some point, eventually. But again, thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for, you know, giving me your time each day. I'm very grateful for it. Again, I don't think I'm good enough to warrant time and banter and money, but it does mean so much to me. Like, I don't want to just sound like one of those really generic, like, streamers that just says that every time that stuff happens, but like, for someone like me who has no confidence in anything, it helps a lot. Like, it really does. Like, it inspires me to keep doing this, even if I'm like, I don't deserve it. So thank you for everything. And yeah, I'll still try and stream as much as I can, but you know, I can't guarantee it. But I don't want the channel to die, because I've built it up so much more this time around, and I want to stay committed to it. Like, again, streaming isn't going to be my full-time thing ever, but it's just a great hobby to have. It's a great portfolio builder, a great way to network with other people, and to just fine-tune my skills. So I want to keep it going. It's going to be so irregular until the end of the year, but I want to keep it going, and I hope you guys will still be here, even with the time zone differences, and with, you know, the crazy irregular schedules. And, you know, back when I get back in November, you know, we can all hang out, play loads of video games, and it'll be great. So I hope you'll all be here for that then. Good to see you before we leave the UK. If I don't catch you soon, have a fantastic time over there, and all the best of it. Thank you so much for Skotnik. I appreciate you so much, my friend. We'll be here. I should bloody hope so, Falcon. What's the time there now, for instance? It's a 5-hour time difference. So if it's 11 here, it'll be 6 PM over there. So they're 5 hours behind us. We ain't got nowhere to do. Fair. I'm not going anywhere, Lemon, promise. Thank you. Thank you. That really does mean a lot. Because I'm just worried that I'll come back in November and everyone will have forgotten about me. So please don't forget about me, because I'm really insecure. But thank you guys. We're gonna go and send the raid on over. I don't know who. We're gonna go and raid. Do you know what? We're gonna go and raid lovely, lovely streamer who is really heckin' entertaining, and I adore his content. We're gonna go and raid the wonderful Kev Do It Tonight, because I haven't been able to raid him in a while because his stream schedule has been really goddamn difficult to keep up with. But thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Use the Lemon Raid emote if you are a subscriber in the chat. Take care, and I'll see you all whenever the next stream will be. I don't know when, but I'll see you all then. I'm really sad, I'm sorry. Enjoy the sun. You enjoy it, Falcon. Sorry, Wagon Burner, I don't take raid suggestions of people that I don't know. I want to know the people that I raid before I raid them. But thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing night. Hopefully I'll stream on Wednesday from my hotel. If not, then my next stream will be from the Bahamas, which is exciting. But take care, be amazing, look after each other, stay zesty. I'll see you next time.